Hey-o. Mic check 1 2. Pun, your mic working? Oh wait, it's not plugged in. Can you hand me that cable? I swear, like I said, if we don't start late, we don't start at all.
Hello.
Hey, there we go.
There I am.
It's like a heist movie, right? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Everybody that's in the chat. We're about to get started here in a minute with the world famous Two Endangered Mammals podcast. Just getting everything in, as they say in the new country, order. Oh, all right. I think I got all this taken care of. Got that there. All right, we're ready. We are ready.
We think.
I think. I'm pretty sure. All right, so here we go. Just got to hit record. Wait a minute. Where is my... There it is. Got to grab the... All right, here we go. Me. Two Endangered Mammals, episode 64. Oh boy. Let me get comfortable. Yeah, you know what? I gotta clear my throat too. Gotta clear my throat just a little bit. Boom, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this 64th episode of the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I am your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo, and with me, as always, he's my friend, he's your friend, he's my Goomba, not yours, he's yours too. The bearded one with the beanie, the one and only, the greatest co-host of all time, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda Pun.
Yo.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great, man. I am great. You know what? I cannot complain. I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna blow it up for you.
There you go.
I'm gonna blow it up for you. I can't complain, man. Can't complain. I'm doing pretty swell. We got a hell of a show ready for the people.
Yep.
Should be a good time. It should be a hootenanny and a hoedown, if you will.
All right. Those are always fun.
Those are always good.
Yep.
We'll probably get some late arrivals on Facebook because Facebook is doing a thing where it's changing how you schedule live videos and stuff. But you know, it's all good. So far, on the early side, over on the Twitchosphere, we got my homie Jay. Jason is over there. JJ, what's poppin', man? How you doing, bro?
What up, Jay?
We also got the homie Fam over there in the chat, holding down the Twitchosphere.
What up,
we
fam?
also got Brooke in the house.
What up, Brooke?
Jay is also holding it down over on Facebook. Cool. And then we got Mindy over on Facebook.
What's up, Mindy?
You see anybody over on Instagram yet?
DJ Raven.
Oh, DJ Raven is in the house.
Hair Yoda 23.
I don't know who that is, but you know what? Let's blow it up for them.
Collie Rich.
Again, let's blow it up.
I don't know if it's Coley or Collie, but you know.
It's one of the two.
Yep.
Really quick, I want to shout out Mr. Matt Andrews Mentoring. He's here.
What up, Matt?
He said, I'm here, but I'm going to come back in a minute so I can get a late arrival badge. There you go. I mean, we already started late, so
Right.
if you're here with us.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Who else do we got in the Gramosphere?
That's all I see right now, unless you see others.
Other than Tiger's Eye Media.
Oh, yeah.
I'll blow it up for me.
Yeah.
And Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda is over there as well. So we'll blow it up for you.
I can't even see myself.
You can't see yourself right now? I can see you. Yeah, I can see you.
Oh, yeah, there I am. Okay. Maybe I was just late.
I couldn't see the other people you mentioned. So.
Oh, okay.
And the one and only old Deadeye herself, Zed, is in the house. What up, Zed?
What up, Zed?
Cowden Park, but I think that's a bot. Cowden Park is a bot in the chat. Mechanically Reclined. What up? That's the Texas Hub.
Yep.
He said I was told to stop trolling, and he changed the name. That's what's up. Hold on, I gave him the wrong sound effect.
Yeah. You know what? I like that.
I like the name
too.
Mechanically Reclined. Yeah, I love
That's
that.
awesome.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. Fam said, "Oh snap, we have the Father Lord." Oh man, yeah, he's been here before, but he had a different name. Like, glad that he got his own name. He has his own identity now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's doing his own thing.
Scotty Powell's in the chat on Instagram.
Oh, Big Papa Powell is in the chat.
DJ Changa,
my man, Mr. Changa himself,
and Dom 1410 exotic car guy.
Let's blow it up for Dom. Apparently Dom is working with some exotic cars. Oh, Peppy No Neck just like the stream, and he's in the house. He said, I'm in the house and I'm late, but
What's up, Pops?
Mr. Peppy No Neck is in the house, which I'm sure that Jackie P will not be far behind.
Yeah.
I feel like Jackie P will be here right after him.
He had to go out shopping with her today. So.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh man. I wonder how that went.
I don't know.
Couldn't
He's
have been
alive,
great.
so that's good.
Oh man, that was so quick. Man, listen, I got the best moderators on Twitch. Like 100%. When it comes to like quick draw,
yeah,
I have the best moderators on Twitch. Like I saw that wanna buy followers thing for like a quick second, and then it was ghost.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Best moderators on Twitch, hands down. We'll blow it up for all my mods on Twitch.
Yep.
It becomes a competition. I see a lot of here's the thing. I see a lot of streamers who have lazy mods, dude. There's a lot of streamers that are way bigger than us, and they got mad lazy mods. Okay, just make sure that lamp wasn't on. They got mad lazy mods, and like something will be in the chat, and they literally got to be like, mods, can somebody take care of that? Like, can somebody get that?
Yeah.
I don't have to do that, man.
Nope.
I barely see this stuff. There's sometimes I'll look at the Twitch chat and I'll just see like first time messenger was deleted by a mod, and I'm like, what the hell was that even? I'm like, I don't even know what that was, but okay. Yeah, man, best mods in the game right here. I'm digging the new layout with the chat, man. With the chat to which side is that? That's over there?
Yep.
Okay.
Very good.
With the chat over there.
Yeah.
I'm digging it with it over there. That's a good spot. Oh, Bo. My man Bo is in the chat. He said our quick drawers are from Texas, so you just can't compete with motherfuckers that believe in the death penalty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Also, Peppy No Neck is in the house on Instagram as well.
What's up? Again,
and you know what? Speak of the devil or speak of the angel, depending on her mood, Jackie P is in the house on Facebook. I knew she wouldn't be that far behind.
What's up, Mom?
Yeah, I knew she wouldn't be that far behind. Oh, and Matt Andrews Mentoring just shared the stream. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Mr. Pun-Fu, how are you, man? How's every little thing? How's stuff been going?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You've been swell? You've been swell? Anything new and of note, as they say?
Not really. Not really. Nope.
Fam said, did you see what I said about Pun? He should be cast as the next thing in Fantastic Four. I could 100% see that. I could 100% see that. What is it? Ben Grimm?
Yeah.
I think is his name? I can see that. I can see that. I can see you playing him.
Yeah.
Because Michael Chiklis played him, and y'all about the same height. Michael Chiklis it's not like Michael Chiklis is this like super opposing figure.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Pun, you're a big dude in Hollywood.
Am I?
Like, you would be a big guy in Hollywood.
Okay.
Most Hollywood actors are tiny.
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not even 6'4".
Yeah.
There's a few people like old boy that plays Thor. He had to lie about his height to get movies. He had to say that he would say that he was like 6 foot 6'1". He's like 6'3". I think he's either 6'3" or 6'4". One of the two. But he would say that he was shorter to get roles.
Oh shit.
So a lot of Hollywood, man, is like tiny. Like Hugh Jackman, when he played Wolverine, was like 150 something pounds. Maybe like maybe he was like 160 something. He wasn't 200.
Yeah.
He wasn't even close to 200. You know what I mean? So a lot of the people that play in these movies, man, are tiny individuals. I learned that from Bo said, I think Tiger could be a voiceover for a kid's cartoon. Not even kidding. Just think he has a very distinct voice. You know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that because I never thought my voice was distinct. I thought I just like had an average ass voice and just sound like everybody else on the planet. But if it's distinct, I appreciate that. I mean, Jay has the voice. Like if you listen to Jay's voice is like, hey, I can't find the whenever we play DayZ, you're like, you got Barry White in there playing with you, man? You got Barry Brown in there? Just oh man. Yo, you know what? You know what, fam? I'm gonna do that. The day that we hit, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out a goal, and the day that we hit it, I'm gonna do a stream where I just read Dr. Seuss books. Yes. We're gonna figure out a goal to do it, and the day that I hit it, I'm gonna do a stream where I spend like maybe, I don't know, like an hour and just read Dr. Seuss books. I'll do that, fam. I'll do that. We got to figure the goal out though.
Oh yeah.
I don't really want it to be like a Jackie P said Facebook was freezing up on her.
She's on Instagram now.
She's on Instagram now.
Yeah.
It's looks like it's working fine on my phone. Is anybody else having issues on Facebook? Matt Andrews said quickly, can you just pretend to play some kind of game? I just accidentally shared to a game streaming site, and they always shout out me if my shares aren't playing games. Knots and crosses, perhaps. Rock, paper, scissors. Ready? Hold on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh,
Damn.
Did we both do scissors?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it. Oh, Adam King is in the house.
What up, Adam?
Adam King is in the house. We just played rock, paper, scissors. So fam said 1 fish, 2 fish, blue fish. You stepped the wrong way. You're gonna get black and blued fish. Oh, Ashley Hamburg's old fine ass is in the chat. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Ashley Hamburg. I'm gonna take Ashley out to eat one day. I just want to look good. You know what I mean?
Right?
I just want to be next to her so I look good. But it might backfire because she looks so good, I might look terrible. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll just kind of like hang out in the background because when she walks in the room, she makes everything look great. So I just want to be in the room. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just want to be in there. Adam said, hey, Ashley. She said, let's do it. I'm ready. We're going to go out to grab a bite to eat.
Okay.
Somewhere fancy so she can wear heels. I'm going to wear heels too.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna wear shoes with heels. I'm gonna wear some boots with some heels on it. You know what I'm gonna wear? I'm gonna wear boots with the fur.
There you go. Boots with the fur. I have an idea that would make it rock solid that you would get noticed.
Okay.
I'll just be your guys' bodyguard for the night.
There you go.
You show up as security.
Yeah.
That means you guys have to be important, right?
Have to be. You know what I mean? You know what? That could be an interesting. We should do that. Right. We should do that. We should, Ashley. We need to do this. We need to go somewhere fancy. Pun will be there in a suit.
Well, easy. Easy with the suit.
Okay, Pun will be security. And then I'm going to have somebody there just taking pictures. Okay. You know what I mean? Just rolling up and taking pictures of us and filming us and just see how many people think we're like a famous couple. You know what I mean?
That'd be amazing.
Be hilarious. If I get cornrows, I might look like a basketball player. You never know.
There you go.
You never know.
Right?
You never know. I'm tall enough. Bo said, I'm going to wear heels, Tiger. You don't need no more height, you tall motherfucker. Oh my God. You're right about that. Mindy said Facebook is okay there. And who else said that Adam said Facebook was working fine for him. Ashley says she's so down. Hey, be careful, girl. Be careful what you wish for, because it'll happen. It'll happen. Said, hey, raindrop, drop top. Horton here's a who in a hot box.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
that's exactly how that song would go too.
Yeah. Horton here's a hoe. Man, we got a lot to unpack, man. There's been a lot that's been going on. Like even just in like media and news type stuff, really quick, something that we haven't talked about on the podcast. Nope. But will affect. We talked about last night during the game stream, but the people that watch the podcast haven't been here for it. Fucking Microsoft just bought Activision. Oh shit! And that's actually that's huge. You know what I mean? Like Activision makes fucking Call of Duty. Yeah. And you know Call of Duty is gigantic. Yep. Which means that Microsoft owns Call of Duty now. And we were talking last night about whether or not they're gonna Adam said, wear your logo jacket. No one who is no one wears themselves on their clothes. You're right. Right. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wear my logo jacket and I'm gonna put my sticker up everywhere that I go. And then here's how you got to do it. Here's how you look famous. Really quick, I'm going to get back to the Activision thing. Here's how you look famous as a dude, right? I dress down. So I'm in like jeans and maybe like some really expensive shoes, like some fucking my chunky dunkies or like one of these fucking, $500 pair of fucking Nikes that I got that I don't wear or something like that, right? That I probably got for $100. You know what I'm saying? So I wear that and some jeans. Yeah. But the jeans have to have like a patch or two on them so they look expensive. So, and then my logo jacket, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm in. Okay. I got to have a real crisp lineup, hair cornrowed, you know what I mean? And then Ashley would be in like a dress, like a high slit dress. Yeah. One of those. She rocks those. I've seen her in those. So this isn't something out of her MO. Okay. Like the high slit dress with some heels, but the heels got to be like flesh colored with like rhinestones.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
she's dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
I'm dressed down.
Yeah.
That says this motherfucker's rich.
Right? How? So that
right there
That's one of
says
the-
this motherfucker's rich.
I don't know if this is going to sound sexist.
Wait a minute, and I got to make sure my car is detailed,
Right.
and roll
Yeah.
up in the Bimmer, and then
Yeah. So I don't know if this is going to make me sound sexist or not. I don't mean it to sound this way, but that's why I like being a dude.
yeah,
Nothing's
Yeah.
expected of much. Every once in a
Yeah.
while, I'll get dressed up, but most part, you just rock this.
You know what, Pun? I say all the time that there are double standards in this world, and I'm
Right.
not talking about the power ecosystem because those are fucked up. I'm
Yeah.
just talking about just on a basic primal level. There are
Right.
double standards that happen,
Yeah.
and sometimes women get the big end of the stick.
Yep.
Sometimes men get the big end of the stick. Right?
Yep,
It
yep.
swings back and forth. One of the things that we have going for us is that, like, we can wear pretty much whatever.
I mean, I wear a white T-shirt and a gray pair of joggers in the springtime,
Yeah.
and it's like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And I'm not Brad
100%.
Pitt, but for some reason, girls like that outfit.
Right. Exactly. Fam said this is not the first time Tiger has thought about this. My man got a whole scheme, 12-step plan, and fail safes. I'm just saying, like, whenever you see a dude, right, who's dressed down, he's not bummy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, his clothes aren't tattered or anything like that, but he's dressed down. He might even be wearing, you know, a pair of joggers and some sneakers and like a dope T-shirt.
Yeah.
And then his other is like dressed to the nines. You're like, this motherfucker's somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker is like important. Important men don't feel the need to dress up all the time.
Yeah.
They don't really have to because
Why?
they're
Yeah,
already
all right,
important.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and the crazy thing is, let's say we did this. Like, let's say we did this social experiment. She's dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
I'm dressed, you know, to the like 7.
Yeah.
I'm dressed to the 7, the 6 or 7. Both said have nice shoes and be clean.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I got some dope shoes on.
Yep.
I'm clean. And I'm wearing a wooden necklace. So they're like, this motherfucker gotta be somebody. If he's wearing a wood necklace, he's with this chick who's dressed to the nines. Why would she even be with him? Now they're gonna feel like shit because they don't know who I am.
Right.
So now they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
They're trying to take pictures and do facial recognition and all types of shit. Like, who the fuck
Google
is this?
Lens,
Yeah,
all
who
this
is this motherfucker? Just we'll let him in. Let him in. Take him to the dope table. You know what I mean? Comp everything. You can't get away with that in like Vegas though.
No, yeah.
Because motherfuckers in like Vegas, Miami, places like that, New York, their job is to be in the know of who's who. Even if you're not well known, they know who you are. If you got money, they know who you are. So they'll be like, come on, buddy, we've seen this trick. You know what I mean? But like Cleveland, you can get away with that. You know what I mean? So there's A, B, and C markets.
Yeah.
A markets are like your Vegas, your New York City, you know,
Los Angeles,
Hollywood.
Well, Hollywood's in Los Angeles.
Miami, Los Angeles, Miami. Exactly. These are A markets. B markets are like your like Queens, New York. You know what I mean? Like not your downtown New York, like your Brooklyn, stuff like that. Those are B markets. Even like Orlando, places like that. These are B markets. Reno. Yeah. Reno, Tahoe, you know what I mean? These are B markets. Then you have C markets, which are your lesser traveled places, but honestly, they're more appreciative when things come to their city. Yeah. Also, Cameroni DePrinzio,
what up, Cam?
Is in the chat on Facebook.
What's up, my guy?
Cleveland's definitely a C market. And that's not a diss.
No, it's not.
It's not a diss at all, but Cleveland's definitely a C market. And, you know, Cleveland, obviously Columbus, different cities in like, you know, Texas, like Dallas would be like a A or B market.
What about Houston would be like a
Austin is like an A market right now. Houston, I think because of because Meg Thee Stallion's from Houston. Yeah. Houston kind of turned into a A or B market. Okay. Dallas would be like a B, a high B, probably an A market, but then you have like the outer cities that would be like a B market. And then Texas is big as fuck. So
they're fine.
They got Texas has A markets, B markets, C markets, all the way down to like Q markets. Yeah. Like if there's a letter, there's a market for it in Texas. Like Texas is big as hell. But yeah, you know, you go to like a C marketplace and do this, the tiger look important plan.
The tiger look.
The tiger look important plan.
Yeah.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work in a C market 100% because they're not A markets are always in the know. They know who everybody is, no matter what. If somebody is in town, they're like, okay, I know who this is because they got A markets have people at the airport that's like, yo, fucking Bill Gates just rolled into town, just so you know. Like the average person is not going to look at Bill Gates and know that that's fucking Bill Gates.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The average person, most people wouldn't recognize, like take Jeff Bezos, right? Most people wouldn't recognize him in a crowd of people. Jeff Bezos looks like an average motherfucker, an average balding white dude that, you know what I mean? Yeah. You wouldn't know that he was worth $1 trillion fucking dollars.
Nope.
You know?
Not at all.
But if you saw Jeff Bezos in a nightclub, you wouldn't be like, "Oh shit, Jeff Bezos."
Yeah, Jeff Bezos.
You know what I mean? If he walked up to a nightclub, most door guys wouldn't be like, "Fuck, that's Jeff Bezos."
Yeah.
New York, they would. L.A., they would. You know what I mean? Miami, they'd be like, "It's fucking Jeff Bezos." Clear out the whole back section, right? Clear out the whole back of the club. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, there's actors and stuff that come to this city that will go to clubs and stuff, and people don't know who the fuck they are. And I'm like, dude, that motherfucker's been in mad, like, amazing movies, lead roles, but people don't fucking know that. You know what I mean? Mr. King said Bill Gates teleports places, no airport. Bezos looks like an alien. And fam said, is this a mission on GTA? Yes, fam. We're gonna make it a mission on GTA. It's gonna be a custom mission on GTA.
Although, if I just saw this, if I'm your security, we're like the opposite of Robin Big.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm still the short one.
Yeah, but no, we're the opposite because the bodyguard was the tall one and the black one. Yeah. Now the bodyguard's the short one and the white one. So it is the opposite. And I don't wear DC. Neither one of us do. Yeah. It's exactly that's what we should make. Tie and small. Or
Tie and small.
Tie and smalls. Wait, but there's already a smalls. Tie and pun. We're gonna make a TV show. We're gonna make a TV show this summer. Watch, it's gonna happen. Mark my words. Speaking of Smalls is in the chat on Instagram.
What up, Smalls?
Also, Leah B is in the chat on
What's
Instagram.
up, Leah B?
What up, girl? How you doing? Scotty Powell said Dr. Seuss or Llama Llama. What is Llama Llama? I'm not hip, but I'll read it. I'll read it. We have to figure out a goal. I need the community to figure out a goal for us. And when we hit that goal, maybe a follower goal or a subscriber goal on YouTube or maybe like a viewer goal or something like that. I don't want it to be like a donation goal because that's thirsty to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I know a lot of people, like, there's nothing wrong with donation goals. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. If it was something that was going to benefit the show, like if there was something like a piece of equipment that I needed that was going to benefit the show in some way, in a major way, maybe some lighting or another backdrop or something like that, then okay, a donation goal because the people that watch get something out of that. Yeah. Mr. King said Llama Llama is a cartoon in a kid's book. Okay. Jay said, where's the ticker? What are today's topics? Jay, I forgot to put the ticker up. So bear with me. You know what? Maybe I'll make the ticker right now. Hold on. Hold on. Right. I'll do it right now as we speak.
Fam's like, when Fam hits 300K channel points, Tiger reads a Dr. Seuss.
Oh my God. I don't know about that, fam. I don't know about that. That's asking a lot. That's a hold on. That's a lot because you're gonna hit that and then I'm gonna be at 1,000,000 points. I'm just doing a ticker. Boom. There's that one. All right. Got that topic up there. And there we go. Okay. The ticker is coming up in just a moment, people. Just a quick second. I just need to put my phone back on the Boom. There it is. All right. Ticker coming up. Boom. Is it showing up?
Yep.
There it is. I probably spelled some stuff wrong. But there it is. The ticker is now there, Jay.
Yeah.
Thank you for keeping me on my toes. I appreciate that. Fam said he's only got 74,000 to go. So it's got to be like, the goal has to be something that benefits us, the channel and the show, but isn't like a thirsty cash grab.
Okay.
Like I said, like followers or, getting like, we'll pick a video on a YouTube channel and getting it to a certain amount of views. And when it does, you know what I mean? We'll celebrate that or something like that. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'm going to finally upload a damn vlog. I have one edited and ready to go, kind of.
Okay.
I'm going to finally upload it. I'll either up, because I have that and I have a tech review. I have a camera review or just thoughts on some tech gear. Mm-hmm. I'll upload that. And if we can get the video to 100 views. Yeah. I should say 200 because there's Talks with Tigers episodes that are at like 700 and something views. So I feel like we could hit 100 really quick. Yeah. All right. Let's say if we can get one of the YouTube videos, when I finally upload it, which I will do in the next, I'll upload it in the next week or so. If we can get it to a few hundred views, which is easy. If people share it and stuff like that, should be easy to get a few hundred views. 100 views and a couple hundred views, maybe 200 views and like 100 likes. Okay. You know what I mean? All right. If we can get 100 likes on the video, then I will do a stream where I read Dr. Seuss books. And I'll even let the community choose which Dr. Seuss books I read. Other than the racist Dr. Seuss books. None of the racist ones. Yeah. None of the racist Dr. Seuss books, because then it will be all for naught, because then we'll get banned. You know what I mean? Like, right? I can't be out here reading Horton Here's a Jigaboo or some shit like that.
Horton Here's a Who.
Yeah, Horton Here's a Who, but I can't. We can't be. We can't be out here reading no Chris Courts a Cracker or no shit like that. Oh man, Fam said creates 100 YouTube's account. Oh, that would actually be kind of funny. That would actually be kind of funny. Fam said when you get to your 100th episode of Two Endangered Mammals.
That was Adam King.
Oh, my bad, Mr. King. Apologies for that. Mr. King said, we could do it when we get to our 100th. So I already have something else planned for the 100th episode of Two Endangered Mammals. What was that? Who was that?
DJ Raven.
Oh, DJ hosted. Raven just gave us a host. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Raven.
We appreciate you. Why didn't it show up on my little handy dandy thing here? Let me refresh this so we can. There we go. Now it should show up. Boom. There it is. DJ Raven just hosted us. Appreciate you, cuz. Appreciate you.
Rebecca Presley Yo.
Yeah. Cheeks, round of applause. That's the homie.
The spirit teacher.
Oh man, we got peeps. Was that on Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, we got people out here. Maybe Horton Here's a Who, more like Horton Who's the black guy at my convenience store. Okay, maybe too far. Jesus Christ. Oh man, do you actually know somebody named Horton? Jay just hosted us as well. We appreciate you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
You know what's weird, dude? I've never met somebody named Horton.
Me neither.
Like never. I've met an Edith, which is a very old name.
Okay.
I met an Edith like a month ago, bro, and she's like 24, 25, and her name is Edith. Right. And I was like, who the fuck named you? Like, I'm not going to yuck their yum, but geez, that's like a throwback. Like, are people starting to use throwback names?
Yep.
Bo said, I've met someone named Horton. Have you really? Mm-hmm. Have you really? What's crazy is I had never met a Savannah until I met Cleveland Savannah.
And then you met 20 of them.
The floodgate just opened up and there was so many of them. Fam said green eggs and minorities. Oh man. You remember that whole debacle when people were upset that Dr. Seuss books were getting banned, and it was like, dude, they're not banning fucking
not-
the
yeah,
Grinch that stole Christmas.
I never even
motherfucker.
heard of the ones they banned.
You
You know what I mean? Like,
he wrote some racist shit back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's the thing, dude. If you go back far enough with a lot of, let's say, classic people,
yeah.
you're gonna find some less than savory things that
Oh,
they
yeah,
did
for sure.
and that includes everyone. I'm not just saying like the white ones. All of them.
No, yeah. It's,
You go far enough back, fucking Gandhi was saying some fucked up
Yeah.
shit. Gandhi, apparently Gandhi was racist, didn't like black people. Fucking Malcolm X hated white people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's...
Granted, it was a little bit more warranted at that time because white
Yeah.
people were fucking them over, but still, to lump them all together, like we talk about now, don't lump
Yeah.
everybody together.
For sure, yeah.
When white people were like, what can we do to help? And he's
Yeah.
like, nothing, and rolled out. Like,
Yeah.
I understand the mistrust, but still, you know what
For
I mean?
sure,
And then there
yeah.
came a time where he was like, yo, this religion is for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want equality for all people.
Yeah.
So, Peppy No Neck said he took you to lunch today.
Well, we went to lunch.
Was it as wonderful as
It was fun.
was
Yeah.
it? Was it good
Yeah.
lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go far enough back with anybody, you're gonna find some less than savory things. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
So it stands to reason that if you go back with Dr. Seuss, he probably said some fuck shit at some point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He probably said some dumb stuff
Yeah.
at some point. So if they want to ban those things, that's absolutely I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'm fine with that. You know what
they
I mean?
didn't- Like I said, I looked at the list and I'm like, why are people freaking out about this? You guys actually know what these books are?
Motherfuckers don't even.
Because it wasn't the Dr. Seuss books I was reading.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy.
Yeah.
I had friends that were freaking out, and they were like, "What do you think it is?" And I'm like, "Well, what are the books?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo, they're trying to ban our childhood and blah blah." And I'm like, "Listen, dude, there was no N words in any Dr. Seuss book I ever read as a child.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? There was none of that in any of these books. So, like, what are they banning?" And then I went, like you said, when I looked at the list,
I'm like,
I was like. That's why we never really talked about it.
yeah,
Because it
I'm
wasn't
like,
even like a situation where I was like, I ain't even gonna make no jokes
there was
about
just
this.
people who don't read the full articles.
Yep,
they read headlines.
They read the headline.
Yeah,
they read.
That's
the
all
headline.
that was. It was gotcha.
Bo said, "Don't even go on Ancestry.com because you'll probably find out that your great grandpa got arrested for kicking a little person in the face or something." Oh man. Scott says search Migos and Ludacris. Yeah, Migos got their whole rap style from fucking like walk it, talk it while I walk it.
Yeah.
is 100% Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
100% Dr. Seuss. I might read the books like that. I might read the books to a beat. You never know.
Can I be the random Migo in the background that goes scoot, scoot, scoot?
100%. 100%.
Or they go,
Oh,
or
man.
like pew pew. They always make little like noises in the background. I love it.
Really?
They do. Did you ever hear them?
Oh yeah. They're skirt,
Yeah,
skirt.
like skirt, skirt. Oh,
Yeah.
pew, pew. You know what?
Yeah.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
People say they're the king. They're the king of ad libs. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, all right.
I
Well,
mean, I don't know about kings, but
yeah, do it to it,
Yeah.
little brother. Do it to it. Yeah, it was such a weird thing. That was such a weird time. Fam said Dr. Seuss didn't have the ad libs. He didn't, but he
No,
will.
he
He will
will.
when we do it.
Right.
He will when we do it. We're gonna ad lib it up. Yeah, it was a weird time, man. I think you know what? I think people were so because that was like during the heyday of. Oh, my sister Liz is in the chat. What's up, Liz? How you doing, sis? Bo says somebody had done that to Walk It in My Pocket. Yeah,
Oh,
and
boy.
it sounds just like Walk It Like I Talk It.
Yeah.
Like I think was it Rocket in My Pocket? I think they probably that had to be a callback to that.
It had to be.
It
right?
had to be. Like I don't know if I can believe that they just was like, it's way too close. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's way too close. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it in my pocket. Like,
Right?
come on, come on, man. Who y'all think y'all fooling? Who do y'all think y'all fooling? There's been a bunch of podcasters, dude, getting sued. By I can't think of the name of the celebrity, quote unquote. Not a quote unquote. They're a celebrity. It's a young lady, and because a bunch of podcasters were out here just like basically like running her name through the mud, which obviously opened the floodgates for other people to do it without doing research. So just saying things about her without doing research, kind of like what happened. I was watching man, I can't think of who it was. It was an interview, former basketball player, where his ex was going around saying that he had gave her a disease when he didn't.
Yeah.
But then all of these like podcasters ran with it and was like, yeah, such and such gave his wife herpes, or you know what I mean? And then a lot of them got sued for like defamation of character because you're spreading misinformation. That's why I always say, you know, if it's true, we don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know if it's true, but a lot of people chasing headlines and also chasing being first will just put stuff out there like it's fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, this person did this. It's like, no, they didn't. Brittany Bozak is in the house. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak.
What up, Brett?
What up, Britt? How you doing? Welcome back.
Yep,
Back. Jackie P said, I keep getting kicked out of Instagram. Oh boy. What is going on over there? Is there a mod on Instagram that's it's been okay over here. We got to figure out what's going on with her Instagram. Bo said, "Yep, the Migos are the kings of making childlike noises in the background of songs. That is literally the most useless thing to be great at. It is, and it gets them money.
It does.
You know what? Here's the thing, man. There was a time where I would be like, that's stupid. This is dumb. Why are they rich? And that time wasn't that long ago. That time was like a couple years ago. Back when I used to hate on Kardashians, right?
Yeah.
And I talk so much about like how hatred is a wasted emotion. Like hating on things is just, it's wasted energy. And I'm at that point when it comes to celebrities. Now I'm here for the shit show. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like when people are like, oh, this is the greatest group of all time. I'm like, if that's your opinion, I will not yuck your yum.
Right.
But here's what you're not going to do. You're not going to argue with me when I say, well, the greatest hip hop group of all time to me is the Roots or Wu-Tang. Right? You know what I mean? You ain't going to argue with me.
Nope.
Because these things, they're not arguable.
No, they're not.
Or they are arguable, but there's no point.
There's no point.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
There is no point. You know what I mean? Like
it's like the whole like the greatest of all time in sports.
Exactly.
Like, look, I'll let you have your, I'll let that's your opinion. And yeah, you may have the stats.
Yeah.
But it's not mine. Or he's not mine. Or she's not mine. Or
it's just like, greatest rapper of all time, right? People will say that Eminem is the best rapper. And there's a lot of people that will be like, no, he's not. And it's because he doesn't speak to them.
Yeah.
He speaks to a demographic. And for that demographic, he's the greatest ever. You know what I mean? I think he's good. Yeah. And I think the dude is masterful at what he does. I will never say that he sucks at what he does ever. No. But as far as like MCs that speak to me, I have a whole list that most of them people don't even know. Like there's an MC that used to, remember when spitboxing used to happen? There's an MC that used to come there. His name is Ion Anomaly. Okay. I don't know if you remember him, but he had dreads, tall dude, super solid guy, and honestly one of the greatest MCs that I've personally ever met. And I've met a lot of MCs. This dude is dope, but nobody's gonna know who he is. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when you think about I think what happens is when people think about, oh, who's the best MC right now, right? Or who's the best rapper right now? They're going by record sales. Yeah. And that doesn't always... No. Tekashi 6ix9ine sold more records than a lot of people.
And I hope he's not on no one's list.
I doubt it.
I mean, there's probably a few out there he's on.
Yeah, but. Yeah. There's a few people that... You know what's funny? Really quick. I just want to touch on something real quick. Here's what's funny. People will ride with their people through everything. So when Tekashi was snitching, right? His fans were like, we don't care about that. We don't care that he's snitching. Like, we don't care, whatever. We're just here for the music. They just want to turn up, right? Yeah. And then he got out, and it was like, okay, there's literally no more drama. He did that live. There's no more drama. And it kind of shows that his fan base was kind of there for the drama. Yeah. They were there. Right? They were the cheerleader for foolishness. Yeah. I had gotten an argument. I was at the radio station, and not an argument, but we were discussing right after he did the live. And one of the DJs there, I'm not going to say his name, but he was talking about how like nobody's ever going to reach this. Like y'all thought he was done, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, listen, dude, God, in all honesty, anybody can do those numbers when you have drama attached to your name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like, Beyonce wouldn't be able to do those kind of numbers if she went live right now. And I was like, there's no drama going on.
Yeah.
But if Beyonce went live right after the Jay-Z cheating allegations,
Oh,
there'd have been like 12 million people watching.
That would have been untouchable.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like, I'm like, this dude just got out of jail.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He just got out of jail and snitched on, what was it, the Bloods? Like a bunch of Bloods he snitched on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, there's going to be 2 million people watching his live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, if it wasn't for the drama, he wouldn't do these numbers. And the dude kept trying to argue it with me. And I was like, okay, look, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
It's like Jay-Z said, like, why am I going to argue with you over stupid shit? Because that makes me dumb too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be silly, cool. And the very next time he went live, it was like a couple 100,000. It was nowhere near 2 million.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hit that dude up and be like,
should have.
I wanted to hit him up and be like, yo, where's your man at? Fam said the only opinion that is wrong is that six is the QB for the Browns. Oh man. Also, Aaron is in the chat. Aaron Landy is in the chat. Wait, isn't she? Yeah, she's a mom. Hold on. And my homie Anthony Lockhart is in the chat on Facebook.
What up?
We appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. Trying to force your opinion on other people, man, is like one of the, I don't want to say one of the worst things you can do, because there's heinous things that you can do.
Oh, yeah.
But barring all that, like trying to force your opinion on people, I learned a long time ago to not even give that energy. You know what I mean? Like, I like what I like, you like what you like. And I feel like forced opinions can damn near end friendships. You know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to she said I ain't nobody's mama, sir. My bad. The picture, the small picture over here looked like somebody else. My bad. There we go. There we go. My fault. That's my fault. I thought you were a different Aaron. My apologies. Oh boy. Yeah, trying to force your opinion, kind of like how I tried to force motherhood on Aaron. It's like a terrible thing to do, especially to friends.
Yeah. You know who that is, though.
Huh?
You know who Aaron is.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, it's Brittany's friend, Aaron.
Oh, yeah. I thought she was a mom for some reason.
No.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I thought she was a mom. You know what, Aaron? My bad. My fault, Aaron. I thought she said something about having kids at one point. So that's my bad. You know what it is? It's because she's Brittany's friend. Yeah. And you assume that moms, all their friends are also moms. Yeah. Because like all her other friends that I've met are all moms. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the whole, even when everybody came out for Brittany says she just shares my child. All right, then she gets a half a, hold on. There we go. There we go. When everybody came out for Cheeks, her birthday, they were all moms.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, except for Aaron. I think everyone there was a mom.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, from what I was told during the conversations, a lot of them were. Okay. I know Cheeks is a mom. Yeah. I think the other Destiny is a mom, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Yeah. But I think she's a mom. Obviously, Brittany's a mom. Yeah. I think there was another girl that was there that was a mom. I think Aaron might have been the only non-mom. Brittany, can you confirm or deny that, please? Can you confirm or deny? Yeah, I feel like I just automatically assume that moms hang out with other moms. Yeah. It's like one of those things. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even though
it's a fair assumption.
Even though I don't hang out with other DJs. I don't hang out with fighters. Yeah. I really don't. Like, I ride BMX. I don't hang out with BMX guys. Like, I have a group of BMX friends. Yeah, for sure. But I don't hang out with them. Yeah. I have DJs that are my friends. And me and John were friends before we were both B-boys. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And even then, I didn't hang out with B-boys. I hung out with John because he was a DJ. Yeah. I was a B-boy. He was a DJ because I wasn't playing out at that time. Okay. So I was a B-boy. He also B-boy, but he was also a DJ. So that's why I hung out with him, because he wasn't doing everything that I was doing. So I don't know why I assume that moms hang out with other moms when I don't hang out with other people that, you know what I mean, are in the same. Brittany said Aaron's not a mom, and the Hallie and her girlfriend aren't moms. Okay. So there were 3 people there that weren't moms. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I met Hallie. Is it Haley or Hallie? If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I met them. I'm sure I saw them there. But I'm not sure if I met them. Yeah, I don't know why I assume that. Like I said, I don't hang out with people that do the same shit that I. You know what? Something that I don't do. I tend to not date women that do the same stuff that I do.
Okay.
Like I don't date chicks that DJ.
Yeah.
Right. I never really dated chicks that break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, how am I going to show off? You know what I'm saying? Like if you if you do this shit too, how am I going to show off to you? You know what I mean? Like I've had women that do photography, right? Want to hang out. Hey, let's grab a bite to eat, and they're on some like, let's make this a romantic type situation. Yeah, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah. How am I going to impress you when you're better than me at fucking? The fuck am I going to impress you with? Right. If you know nothing about photography, I can impress the fuck out of you. I'll take a picture of you, put the razzle dazzle on it,
the razzle dazzle,
and then show it to you. You're like, ooh,
right,
man, this is so cool.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But if you already know this shit, how the fuck am I going to?
Razzle dazzle don't work.
If your razzle dazzle is better than my razzle dazzle, what am I left
nothing?
You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing. Adam said, moms hanging out together is a fairly safe assumption unless it's at a place like bars or clubs. Yeah, good point. Aaron, did I meet you at the club first or at Brittany's house? I'm trying to think. The first time I met Aaron, was that at one of the game days or was that at Brittany's house? I know it wasn't the birthday party because we were already chummed up, hugging and all that stuff by then.
I think it was the game day because isn't that when they came over after?
It might have been.
And we did the sports
it might have been. It might have been the game.
So it was the game
she just
day.
said the game day. Okay.
And then
okay. So game days don't count as at clubs because it's a game. Everybody goes out to the game. You know what I mean? Like so that would explain why. So my apologies for projecting motherhood onto you. If you end up having a kid, you can blame me. Well, you can't blame me. But you can blame me for the karma, for the child karma. Oh man, let's talk about this cheating thing real quick, man.
Who cheated?
So it's not that somebody cheated.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's somebody that's constantly cheating.
Well,
but it makes me wonder, right? So Sir Tristan Thomas, right, has cheated on Chloe. Was it Chloe?
Yeah.
Has cheated on Chloe through every phase of her like reimagining of herself. You know what I mean? Like every phase of it. It's so wild that you're with this woman that so many men are like, man, if I had her and this, that, and that. So the question I ask is, obviously, we're not talking about who's at fault. The cheater is at fault.
Yeah.
No matter what, the cheater is at fault. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people say they cheat. Like a lot of women will say they cheated because they weren't getting the attention at home and so on and so forth. Okay, then leave. Don't cheat.
You don't have to cheat.
Leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cheating is cheating.
Yeah.
Now, we know he's at fault. My question is it possible that there's something going on in that household that like does he have a mental problem? Like he just can't be faithful, or is something going on in that house? Like is her cooking trash? You know what
I mean? I'm pretty sure they have cooks.
Yeah, they have cooks. Like is her
the menu not good?
Yeah, is her mechanics down there trash or something like that? Like what's going on down? What's going on south of the border? Like is not everything sunny and bright down there? Like what's going? That's what I'm wondering because for somebody who, for all accounts, pursued her. I need to be with this woman. I want to marry this woman. You know what I mean? It just keeps cheating. It's like every 5 minutes.
He's got
a ton of money and a functional penis. Here's the thing.
I mean,
but also she has a ton of money and a functional lower lady part area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gilbert Arenas made a post that said that her lower parts must be trash. Like if he keeps cheating, her lower parts must be trash. And that was like years ago. And I was watching Vlad TV and he was talking about, he's like, that's a post that aged very well because Turns out this motherfucker has another kid by another chick. You know what I mean? By
Yeah.
another random chick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like what is the deal, my guy?
Yeah.
Like, I understand why he's doing it,
Mhm.
right? I understand why. He could have easily not married her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna marry somebody who is so in the spot, and he's making her look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, let's face it. People, here's the thing. When she finally leaves him,
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be celebrations. There's gonna be all these things that you go, girl, and this, that, and that. She looks like an idiot right now.
Mm-hmm.
And unless he's holding her hostage, and unless here's the thing, dude. I feel like the Kardashian women are too powerful for somebody to be really like holding them hostage like
Right.
that. You know what I mean?
Like,
I know anything is possible.
Anything is, but
I'm not
I'd have to say Chloe's more famous than Tristan.
I would say so.
You know what I
dude.
mean?
I would say
By
so.
a lot.
I would say so. Like whatever.
Here's an interesting tidbit.
I would say except for people that like are really into basketball and maybe
Yeah.
don't follow
for sure. Yeah.
social media.
Okay.
Tristan is probably known
Yeah.
more, but Brittany said they might be doing it for the kid. Here's the thing, man. That kid's going to be okay.
Yeah.
That kid is going to be okay. I feel like they can separate and still. I would almost say it might even be better for the kid if they did, because then they could just get along, be friends, be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as nobody does no dumb shit, be cool, get along.
Mhm.
He can smash who he wants to smash. She can do, what she
Yeah.
wants to do, and doesn't look. But it looks bad, especially to be in the spotlight like that.
Yeah.
Like this isn't like, Jessica from down on 117th getting cheated on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she stays with her man. Nobody knows except for them two. Like
Yeah.
this is every time he cheats, it's national news. You know.
Yeah.
For better or for worse, we won't touch on if it's stupid or not for that to be national news. It is. But but every time this dude cheats, it's literally national news, dude. Like,
So here's an interesting.
Bo said, poor Jessica, I put her on blast, bro. Jessica will be all right. She'll be all right.
How about this? So we could probably
Really quick before, because I'll miss it. Scott said on Instagram, he said, a wise man once said, show me the hottest girl in the world and I'll show you the dude who is tired of smashing her. He used more colorful language,
did.
but
Yeah.
you're right. And obviously the chat is doing that thing where it refreshes.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right about that. Bozak said he's not that good at basketball. Anyone show he's got to keep his name in the media somehow. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He's not amazing. He does have a ship. Does have a championship. Does he have more than one or no?
No, he's got
Just one. He's got one. So he's got a ship. So he can retire happy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I got a ship. I got a ring. I'm good. I'm all right. I ain't got 12, but I got some money. I got a couple dollars.
Yeah.
He told the girl that he had a kid by recently. He was like, listen, you can try. I think Instagram just went down, people. So there's that. He told her, he was like, listen, you could try to get me for child support, but I'm going to be retired soon. So that's like zero income. So you're not going to get much. And I didn't realize that's true.
Yeah.
They don't go by how much you have. They go by how much you're currently making.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Pun, keep them company real quick while I fix this really fast.
Okay. Can you hear me still, Tiger? Yeah. Okay. So here's an interesting little way to look at this.
Okay.
We could all assume that Khloe Kardashian could probably get any guy she wants. Right. Like if she was walking down the street and said, I want you, chances are she could get that guy.
Yes.
So how does a woman who has pretty much everything she needs, makes a metric fuck ton of money, could probably get any guy she wanted,
100%,
stay with a dude who constantly cheats on her unless she likes it?
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Ooh, wow. 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 I didn't even think of that. Holy crap. You think she might be
Again, I don't know.
what do they call
But-
what do they call the dudes that are attracted to infidelity? Cuckolds? That's actually the name
Yeah.
for it. It's like a fetish. They're attracted to infidelity. It's possible she's attracted to infidelity.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Because there's no reason for her to stay with him.
Yeah. And Bozak said, or he's a narcissist. I mean, he's clearly a narcissist.
Well, he's clearly, yeah.
He's clearly narcissistic. I mean, here's the thing. So is Chloe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people, I'm narcissistic. I'm on the camera for a reason. You know what I mean? I think the only person in this situation who's not is you. Because I basically had to trick you. I had to trick you into being on camera.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah. Oh, Brooke is in the house.
What up, Brooke?
What up, Brooke? How you doing, man? Not Tex, but Navy Brooke. Yeah, he's probably definitely narcissistic. I would say yes to that. But also she is as well.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. We cannot.
Adam also says it's also cheaper for her to keep him.
True.
So there's a whole bunch of possibilities.
True. I feel like, here's the thing though. I feel like with as narcissistic as he is, he probably wouldn't try to get any money out of her. He's clearly not going to get fucking, he's not going to get custody of the children.
No.
Fuckers out here cheating left and right.
Right.
She could leave him and basically take most of his shit, to be honest with you, because he's the one fucking up the marriage.
Yeah.
It could be her thing, man. It could be her thing. Hey, Tiffany Fox is back. Welcome back, Tiffany.
Yeah.
We're glad you're feeling better too. It could be her thing. We can't ignore that. We can't ignore that possibility. You know what I mean? That she's just into the infidelity. There's people like that. I knew a girl like that. That was just, she was into it. She was into her guy flirting with other people. I don't know if they took it to the point of him having relations with other people in front of her, but she was into the idea of the infidelity. You know what I mean? So maybe, I mean, it's possible that, Adam said California's a 50-50 state. Okay. Fam said addicted to the pain. It's possible. It's possible that she's into the idea. Man, I never even thought of that, Pun. You are the man.
Because obviously he's the dude at fault. He's the dude fucking this shit up.
Yeah, he's the one out here fucking everybody.
He's the knucklehead.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, I get. Uh-oh.
Bishop trying to sneak his way in here. Continue talking. Let me handle this real quick. But
I don't think he tried to anymore. He's all the way in. Like, I mean, I get for the kid too. Like, you know, okay, it's just. But I would have to imagine that with the amount of power she has, I mean, you could fix that.
Yeah, she does have a lot of power. This isn't a situation where it's like really famous dude, not so famous chick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is like a really famous lady.
Famous dude,
extremely famous woman.
lady. Yeah.
Like, he's fucking the bag up. If you ask me, he's fucking the bag up. How many kids does he have by her?
That I
think he has
I don't follow them.
Yeah, like
much.
one or two. Yeah, I think he has like one or two or something like that. Mechanically Reclined said lots of states are 50-50 states. Judges are not. Yeah. So the judges will do some wild shit. The judges will definitely do some wild shit. Yeah, it's somebody did the Bishop command. Yeah. Who was it, fam?
Britt asked, "Are they married?" I thought she gave the engagement ring back.
I think they're still married. I think they're still married. If somebody wants to Google that, feel free, but I believe they're still married. I know they're still together. Yeah. They're definitely still together. So if they're not married, that's even worse, dude. That's even worse if they're not married, because it's nothing for her to leave. Yeah. It's nothing for her to be like, get out.
Yeah, right.
Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Where does he play now? He's not in Cleveland
anymore. I don't
anymore,
even fucking know where he plays. Yeah, no, he's not in Cleveland.
Yeah, he's somewhere, wherever the fuck they're at, Minnesota, wherever the fuck, Dubuque, Iowa, wherever it is.
Sacramento, maybe? I don't know where he's at.
Okay, Brittany said no, they never got married. Okay, so they're still together.
Yeah. There ain't no reason for her to be with him.
None. So now I'm Adam says Sacramento. Okay, so he's in Sacramento. she could easily be like, look, I'm going back to LA. You do what you do.
Yeah.
Swing by, see the kids whenever you want.
Yeah,
you know what I
like
mean?
obviously, you know.
Like we don't have any evidence that they are in an abusive relationship
No.
other than the cheating.
Yeah.
But if the cheating is something she's into, then that's not abusive. You know what I mean? That's like a consensual. So we don't have any reason to believe. Appreciate you, Tiffany. Appreciate you. We don't have any reason to believe that they're in an abusive relationship. Like I said, other than the cheating.
Yeah.
So, you know, we don't have any reason to believe that he's holding her hostage or anything like that. So it's like, not that it matters, but
but it's like,
why stay?
Yeah, why
you know
stay?
what I mean? And that was a topic, like cheaters are going to cheat.
Yeah.
Who's not necessarily at fault? The cheater is always at fault, but what are the reasons that things continue to happen? Obviously, one of them is because one person lets the other person get away with it. You know what I mean? So they're not going to change their behavior. They'll apologize, but they're not going to change their behavior. Another reason is it's like, well, is there something going on in the bedroom that's not necessarily up to snuff for one person? And we're not talking about Tristan and Chloe anymore. We're just talking about just in general. Like that's another reason people cheat. You know what I mean? And if somebody's constantly cheating, maybe y'all aren't sexually compatible. You know what I mean? If they're not getting what they need from you, maybe y'all aren't sexually compatible. You know what I mean? Or maybe somebody's got a sex addiction. That's a possibility too. Maybe
it is a possibility.
Maybe to bring it back to them, maybe he has a sex addiction and she's trying her best to be a good whatever they are, fiance, wife, whatever it is, and be supportive, but he keeps getting people pregnant or something like, you know what I mean? Like Brooke said, honestly, mechanically reclined said no communication. Yes. That's another reason that people that people tend to cheat. Brooke said, honestly, if it was me, I would do anything to not mess that bag up, but they can't all be like your boy here. Let me be your house husband. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. You know what though? I feel like Tristan has made enough that he's all right.
Yeah, because I hope he is.
We haven't heard of him doing anything stupid with money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not out here buying out clubs. I don't think. He be at house parties and shit.
Right.
That's why he keeps getting caught.
Tristan house parties and shit. With fucking
Tristan be cheating with like random regular chicks. You know what I mean? That
don't understand
they don't understand the status quo.
Yeah.
If you're gonna cheat, you need to cheat like the freaking Smith family. Like do it like that. If you're gonna do that, then Tiffany says she's been cheated on a lot and beat up. You know what? I agree with Jay. You 100% do not deserve that, Tiffany. Yeah. You 100% do not deserve that at all. And I'm glad that you got out of that and it's no longer happening to you. Yeah. Adam said getting random women pregnant is being stupid with his money. It's child support. This is true. This is true. This is true. He's moving goofy. Like he literally is at random house parties. Yeah. Getting caught at random. You know what? I didn't plug in that laptop. That's probably why it keeps going to sleep, but it's okay. How much battery's left on it? It's got probably got a decent amount, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Okay. Google machine says that Tristan is worth $45 million. Okay. Which means he probably has about, so I was just talking about this with Sam the other day. A lot of times like the people's net worth is a little off, but if their net worth is 45 million, that probably means they got 20 to 30 in the bank, like liquid. Yeah. You know, and then the rest is like assets and stuff like that. So like when people are like, Kim Kardashian is a billionaire, she doesn't have $1 billion in the bank. She probably got 500. She still got fucking
she's still
dumb money. Yeah. But it's not $1 billion sitting in the bank. She couldn't write a check for $1 billion and cash it. You know, Kanye, they said is worth like 6 point something billion. He doesn't have 6 point something billion dollars in the bank. No. You know what I mean? He's got enough money to be buying all this land in Wyoming and all that shit, which is fucking dope, I think. But I think he's selling it now. What you call it? What was I saying? Oh yeah. There has to be, maybe he's addicted. Because like I said, he's out here at random house parties. He's
Yeah.
not at clubs.
No.
He's not at clubs with bottle service girls that know how to move and know how to maneuver, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, to not fuck the bag up. Because when you think about it, remember old girl that put the owner of the Clippers on blast?
Yeah.
She fucked it up for just side chicks everywhere.
Yep.
She was clearly a side chick, you know what I mean? And like she thought that she was about to do some shit. Meanwhile, they made him sell the team for however billions of fucking
Right?
dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
This guy's going to die a billionaire. Boo-hoo. And now she's unheard of.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody, matter of fact.
I don't even know who that was.
Right. The dude's wife made her give back like the cars,
Yeah.
the house. She was like, you're out of this house that he was paying for.
So obviously
I
the
need
wife
the cars
knew.
back. Yeah, the wife knew.
Yeah.
Yo, I
Right?
feel like there comes a point in life, right, where you're like, listen, I'm living comfortable.
Right.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I feel like
especially the wife.
Yeah, that's
or
what
the
I'm saying.
husband, because they're like, you do whatever the fuck you want. Because
I'm comfortable.
if something happens, you gotta pay me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
or even if we don't break up, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna do what you're
Yeah.
gonna do. We talked about this the other day. Stedman, right? Stedman is the king of not fucking the bag up.
Right.
Stedman stays out the way. I think him and Oprah broke up because my sister looked it up for me. Him and Oprah broke up for like a little bit.
Okay.
Right? But they're back together now.
Yeah.
Stedman is the king of just staying out the way and
Right.
stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what Oprah's doing. She did a nude scene in the movie. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing an interview about that. Oh, how do
No.
you feel? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see them titties every day, so I don't
Yeah,
really
right,
care.
right.
You know what I mean? Like Stedman is the king of staying the fuck out the way, not messing the bag up. Don't get caught up in no bullshit.
Right.
If he is messing with somebody, ain't nobody. If him and Oprah are out here doing their thing, which
Yeah.
is possible,
yeah.
ain't nobody out here talking.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like he's comfortable.
Yeah.
He's comfortable. He's like, yo, you do what you do.
Yep.
Smash who you gonna smash. I'm gonna be over here in this mansion chilling.
Right.
Let me know. Hang a sock on the door. Hang a sock on the door if I need to go to the guest house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's comfortable. Same thing with wasn't it Sterling or something like that? That dude's name was the guy that used to own
the Clippers. Yeah, Sterling. Yeah.
Mechanically Inclined said, yo, if Texas gets famous, I'm cleaning her house. Oh man, if Texas soccer mom gets famous, he's cleaning her house. Hey, I'm here for it, bro. Hair Yoda said cheaper to keep her. Yeah. Yeah. Except when it comes to the side people. Side people that mess up the bag.
Yeah.
Those are some of the worst side people ever, man. Like, obviously cheaters are gonna cheat. If you're the side person, your job is not to out them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the time for you to out people is when they approach you. The time for these chicks to out Tristan is when they approach him or when he approaches them. Not after you done slept with him a bunch of times and then got pregnant. That's not the time. You know what I mean? Because at that point you're messing the money up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The time for that Sterling chick's side chick to out him was when she first met him. Because the language he was using, I'm pretty sure he's used that all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just got butt hurt because she couldn't bring her friends to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She probably promised him, yo, look, I'm smashing the dude that owns the team. I can get you tickets. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
And he was like, not if they're black. I don't give a fuck if it's February. They ain't coming to the team. Oh man, he was like, not if they're anything darker than me, you ain't coming. And then she got upset about that. And here's the thing, I don't think it had anything to do with him being racist and her being righteous.
Yeah.
I really don't.
No,
I think
yeah.
it had more to do with her being spoiled and her not having her way. And then, oh, that's how you're gonna act. All right, well, here's these fucking phone conversations. Which here, look. If you're having a phone conversation with your girl and you're saying racist shit, that's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care if you're the owner of the team. I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like, did any evidence come out that he was making any racist moves, like paying the white players more than he was paying the black player? I don't think any of that came out.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like we would have heard about it if he
Yeah.
was. So clearly, he was just being an owner.
Yeah.
A lot of those owners are probably racist. You know what I mean? But I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, there's a lot of minorities in the NBA. Most of the people in the NBA are, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for anybody that is doing anything positive, even if it's playing a game, they're doing something positive. They're not robbing people. They're supporting their family. They're creating generational wealth. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, would I prefer that they not be racist? Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, what they say in their private conversations don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. He was talking to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And honestly, he's paying your rent. He gave you cars. You're in a house that he's paying for. Everything you're wearing, he paid for. You know what I mean? Everything that you eat, he pays for. Yeah. All you got to do is show up every now and again. And this is something that you agreed to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you're in agreement. You're not being held hostage. Yep. You're in agreement. That's a whole other. Adam did say several of the Clippers players said he was racist. Now knowing he's racist and him making racist moves are two different things. But if he's out here like flexing his racism, that's fucked. Then he's got to go. You know,
none of those players really said anything until after the incident,
until after the fact, which pretty much means that they knew, but they were like, "I'm 10 million, homie. I'm getting 10 million." Yeah, this dude says some fuck shit every now and again. I'm just like, "Fuck you," and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Like, hey, kiss my ass and keep it pushing.
It's like, oh, you really don't like Italians? Well, he's writing my check, so all right, he's got to like me somewhat.
Right. Hair Yoda said, "Getting rich, fuck yeah." He said, "Green all spins the same." It definitely does. It definitely does. Jay said, "I'll be a house husband, so I have no problem." You're right, man. I wouldn't have no problem being a house husband. Yeah. People could be like, "Oh, you're being emasculated." I don't give a fuck.
I am shit.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll be a house husband all day.
You can even leave the little to-do list on the refrigerator.
I'll handle all that.
It'll be done by the time you get home.
Because I'm going to pay somebody to do it. Like, I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't going to be a servant, but I'll be I'll be the house husband, but I ain't cleaning shit. You got enough money, you better hire a fucking maid or some shit. Oh man. Yeah, man. It's an interesting thing to happen. Like, you get, everybody wants what everybody has until they have it, or everybody wants what everybody else wants until they have it. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe he's trying to show that, hey, people want me too. You know what I mean? Like, so many people want her. Maybe he's trying to be like, hey, people want me too. He's an attractive dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's not an ugly guy. It's not like he's not in good shape. He's an attractive dude. He's got money. He's clean. He dresses nice. Other than the cheating, there's not a lot. I mean, his playing might be subpar, but he's still good enough that he made it to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So he's got a ring. So maybe he's trying to be like, hey, I still got it. Yeah. Sometimes you got to take the boat out and catch some fish. Right. Patrice O'Neal said, sometimes you gotta continue to fish and catch and release. You catch the fish, you look at it, show it to your girl, and then release. And he goes, what did he say? He goes, he's like, she has to know that you can still catch other fish so she can act right. Now I'm gonna flip it and say the person needs to know that you can still catch fish so they can act right. And it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a firm believer of, I don't want to ever let myself go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Especially, like, I know a lot of times we get in relationships, we get comfortable, we start getting holes in our boxers, the socks start getting dingy. You know what I mean? The shoes ain't as crispy as they used to be. We get comfortable. I don't ever want to get comfortable. Like, I always want to be a person that knows that I can cast my reel and catch fish. And I want my person to also be able to catch fish. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, obviously we get older and things loosen and stuff like that. That's a whole different thing. I'm talking about just getting lazy and just you know what I mean? Like, uncouth, undesirable, which has less to do with your looks and more to do with how you carry yourself, how you keep yourself. You can gain weight. That's fine. Get a lineup. Yeah. Wear a clean t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like wear a clean t-shirt.
Leave the stained shirt for the house
shirt. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
you leave the house at least,
Look, don't wear baggy drawers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where did the romance go? Well, you started dressing like your grandma when you came to bed. So, Oh man! Contrary to popular belief, men like to be charmed as well. Men like to be charmed, seduced. Like we like that stuff as well. No guy wants to constantly be trying to convince their other for any type of sexual. You know what I mean? Like that feels too much like non-consensual. Like if I had to convince you, that means you wasn't into it at first. Like, we like to be charmed. We like to, we like romance and stuff like that too. I mean, I don't need no fucking candlelight dinner or no shit like that. Like that's, but yeah, we like to be charmed and whatnot. Tiffany said I could cook and clean house. Fam said I'll be the house supervisor. And Brooke said, because Brooke said, hell no, I ain't doing nothing until I get my allowance for the week. Oh man, mechanically reclined said, but I start drinking beer at 10 a.m. motherfuckers. Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Speaking of beer, I drank today a little bit.
Did you? You had yourself a little beer?
Lunch,
beer
with Pops.
A little
had a couple beers and then
a little beer-a-rooney.
Bartender made us do a shot.
Made you do a shot?
Not
I feel like, what, the bartender pull a gun? I was like, listen.
Almost.
You got two choices, brother.
Does the drink gun count?
No, I'm sorry.
No.
We can't.
No? Okay.
Yeah, we can't. We're not.
I didn't want to get wet though.
I mean, listen, man. It'll dry. True. Speaking of getting wet, man, I went in my bathroom the other morning and my rug that was in there was just soaking wet. Apparently, old girl upstairs had a situation with the back of the toilet was like overflowing or something like that, and it was like leaking down into my bathroom
again.
Like no, that last time was under the toilet. When they replaced it, they didn't seat it properly. Okay, so they did a half-ass job of that. Neither one of them was her fault at all whatsoever.
No, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I walked in there and I'm in my socks and I'm standing on my rug to do my morning relief, and I'm standing there and I'm like, why are my socks wet?
Am I missing the toilet?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
And then here's the fucked up thing. The first thing I thought was Bishop. I was like, this motherfucker came in here and pissed on my rug. Cause I got a really dope rug, dude. It's like a memory foam rug. It's comfortable. It's comfortable under the foot. So I'm thinking Bishop came in there and pissed on my rug. So I was about to walk out of the bathroom to check my dog and be like, yo, what the fuck? I went to open the door and then I was like, wait a minute. I keep my bathroom door closed.
Yeah.
There's no way he could have got in there unless he learned how to open doors and close them behind him.
The Raptors did in Jurassic Park.
You're right. Right. But they got that claw. He doesn't have that. They got that oversized dew claw. So then I'm like, wait a minute. And I go back in there and then I actually like looked in the toilet and there was like chunks of wood from the top and stuff. I was like, oh, it came from upstairs. And then she had sent a message and was like, yo, this is what she sent a message at like 9 a.m. I didn't wake up till like fucking 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So when I got the message, I was like, oh, that explains why my feet are wet right now. And I'm like, glad it came from the back of the toilet and not the Oh boy. Really quick, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda, if I can get your opinion, what are your current thoughts on the halftime show that's coming up? It's like a West Coast medley, right?
So first of all, like all of the people performing, I fuck with.
Yeah, right.
Including Mary J. Blige. Her probably more than the dudes, honestly.
Yeah, Mary J. Really quick, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I don't want to interrupt you.
So,
really quick though, mechanically reclined said, "I blame everything on the dogs." As you should.
Yes,
as you should.
I think it's going to be fantastic. I don't know how it's going to be live though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because some performers like live like that, where it's not like you don't have it's the Super Bowl, so they'll have like the sound and everything. But sometimes like live performances don't do, or how do I want to say it?
I don't know. I'm waiting just like everybody else.
Entertainers that when you see them live, it doesn't give the same oomph.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally feel what you're saying.
Like Mary J. Blige, I think is going to be fantastic live.
I think she's going to kill it. I
think it's like even like the rappers, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop is in it, and Dr. Dre, right?
Yeah, I do believe.
Not that they're not going to be great.
Right.
But sometimes hip hop doesn't translate live.
Yeah. Kendrick has always done a really good live
Kendrick
show.
has. Yeah, Kendrick has.
I don't know about Dre. I've never seen Dre
Yeah.
performing live, like alone.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's done performances with NWA,
Maybe I'm saying that wrong.
Snoop.
Like, I think live, so the people who will be there,
Mhm.
it's going to be.
Oh,
So I meant
okay.
like on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how
if it's going to
be
going to translate well
on TV. That's what I want. Yeah. So
That's kind of what I meant with Kendrick, because we've seen Kendrick do live performances and watched them on the screen, and it's translated really well.
yes.
I can't speak for Dre.
Yeah.
I can't really speak for. I don't know that Snoop has ever done like a really extravagant live performance.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has, but
yeah,
I've never seen
yeah.
one. You know what I mean? Mary has been doing this for freaking
like-
40 years, damn near,
Yeah.
like 30 something years. I think she's got it down. I think she's going to be dope. To touch on what you said earlier, I'm really excited to see Mary performing.
For sure.
Haven't seen a Mary performance in a long time. I'm really excited to see that. I think Kendrick could kill it.
Yep.
Kendrick,
I think they're all going to kill it.
yeah. I think Kendrick's will translate well.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like Mary's will probably translate well. I'm sure Eminem probably has. Eminem has extravagant
That's what I
ass
mean.
live performances.
I'm sure.
But whether
I'm
or
sure
not
they're all
whether or not
translate.
it's going to translate, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure.
Because I've like for Dre and M, I've only seen them live.
Oh,
Like,
really?
if I was there,
Like live? Yeah.
So like I've never seen them on TV, like watching
Oh,
their
okay.
You know what I mean? I've never seen them watching their performances on TV.
Okay, got you.
So I mean, I personally think it's going to be fantastic.
I think the show will be great. Really quick, Toby is in the house.
Oh, what up, Toby?
Her and her new the new fruit of her loins
Yep.
is probably also watching. Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome,
yeah.
welcome, Toby. I think that the show will be great.
But I also thought the weekend last year was great.
I thought that was dope. I
But
thought that
a
was
lot
dope.
of
a lot of people
a lot
thought
of
it was
people
boring.
thought it was trash and boring, and
I'm actually about to touch
So-
on that. I think a lot of people are going to have a problem with this show being all like hip hop and R&B. I think a lot of people are going to have issues with it. I think, mark my words now, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say that Eminem was the best performance.
we already know that's going to happen.
There's going to be a lot of people that don't like rap, but they're going to be like, Eminem was like probably the best one out of
Right.
everybody, even if his part is going to be short.
Yeah.
Like, who's the main attraction?
I don't know. I think it's like a
It's just a medley
collaboration.
Yeah, just a medley. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna credit Eminem with saving the show.
Right.
I'm calling it ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
And-
I mean, come on.
Whether he's dope or not, I'm sure Eminem is always dope. Like, that dude is always on point. However, everybody that is on this show is a fucking rock star. Like, everybody that's
they're
on
all-
the show are heavy hitters.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can be like, honestly, dude, like if you do a versus with Mary J. Blige and Eminem, like hit for hit,
Oh God, that'd be amazing.
I think Mary gets him. I think she gets
yeah.
him. Eminem's record sales are great, but as far as like hits,
Yeah.
he has a bunch. But Mary has like timeless fucking hits.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I'm a fan adjacent of Eminem.
Okay.
I like his music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When he's not like deep in his feelings and standing it up and talking about murdering his ex.
Yeah.
I dig his stuff. When he's just spitting bars like Rap God, I love that song.
Jesus, yeah, it's
Calm
amazing.
Down, the song he did with Busta Rhymes, love that fucking song.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Yep.
The stuff he did on Raucous Records, I love it, bro. When he's just spitting bars, one of his first songs, I think it was called like I Just Don't Give a Fuck, if I'm not mistaken. Love that song. First time I heard it, I was like, yo, I like this dude.
Yeah.
So as a fan, I can honestly say I have not played as a DJ an Eminem song
Yeah. I don't remember
In
I can't
years.
think of.
in years. I've played Mary J last week.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
in a week before. Like, I play Mary J songs.
Yeah.
I feel like her songs are a lot more timeless. So I feel like a lot of the people that are just going to automatically give him the credit for it, they probably already got the tweets typed up.
They probably
and ready to
they're
hit
locked
send.
and
You know what I
loaded.
mean? They're
Yeah.
locked and loaded. I think they would be discounting the artistry of like a Kendrick Lamar. We've seen what that
sure.
dude can do on a stage, and it's fucking
it's
amazing.
amazing.
You know what I mean? Snoop is just that dude.
That dude
Snoop is just that guy. Yeah, you can't really hate on Snoop.
No, like,
if you want to put him above Snoop, okay. But
Yeah.
honestly, if it wasn't for Snoop, a lot of this shit wouldn't even be around. Snoop is like, they call him the Godfather of rap for a reason. Like
Right,
Snoop
yeah.
really, honestly, I'm not a West Coast dude at all.
No.
I'm East Coast through
Yeah.
and through.
Mhm.
Snoop changed the game. I mean, NWA started it, but Snoop definitely took that mantle and switched it up and
Yeah.
completely changed the game. He kind of smoothed out like the gangster rap scene. He
Yeah.
smoothed it out a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Plus, he started doing stuff in the game that that a lot of people don't do. Hazel
Yeah.
said, if you don't blast Stan, there's something wrong with you. Also, shout out Hazel.
What's up,
being in
Hazel?
the chat. And Bo said Snoop's influence is unmatched.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. She said, or maybe there's something wrong with me.
I mean, think about it though. Like he's from the West Coast,
Yeah.
and then he's doing stuff with like there was a time where I thought he was part of No Limit.
Right.
I'm like, this dude's in No Limit now.
He actually
But-
was.
Oh,
He-
was it? Oh, okay. Well, then,
so he
my
did,
assumption was correct.
Yeah, he did sign to No Limit. But how many people can do that?
Right.
How many artists can just fit in? Like, okay, you're from the West Coast, but now you just fit in and start getting love,
Right.
From because No Limit is Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, how many artists can just do that? Just go Louisiana. I signed with this Louisiana thing, and now I live there,
Yeah.
and I'm getting love,
Especially
Okay.
like during that time.
Yeah,
in the rap
right,
game.
right.
Like,
And then like, okay, I'm gonna hang out with a bunch of East Coast cats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Snoop is that dude. His influence. I don't know if I would go as far as to say it's unmatched because there are other people in the game that I feel like would match his influence. However, there are not many.
Nope.
There are not many,
Yeah.
and you would not be wrong for saying it's unmatched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's, that dude does not get the props that I personally think that he deserves. Snoop did stuff that, so Snoop, like his first album, like Doggy Dog World and all those songs, he brought in like the people the samples that they were using.
Yeah.
He was like, instead of sampling them, we just brought them in and have them sing on the song. He goes, that way I know that they get the money.
Yeah.
And it's not the labels that get the money. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Nobody was really doing
No.
that. It had happened a couple times, but nobody was really thinking like that. Like, yo, I'm going to, instead of fucking sampling them singing, I'm going to bring them in and just say, hey, man, come sing in the studio. I'll give you X amount of dollars. That way they get paid. And it's not, okay, we booked you through the label. The label took their cut, this, that, and the third, blah, blah. That's fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope to me. I'm blowing up for Snoop.
Sherb's in the chat.
Oh, Sherb, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What up, Sherb?
Also, Bill Rose is in the chat on Facebook. What's up,
Bill?
man? How you doing, Bill? Yeah, I think it's going to be a very controversial halftime show.
I could see why
Yeah,
I can see why people are going to say it.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think it's going to go one of two ways. There's not going to be any middle ground. It's either going to be more controversial than J-Lo and Shakira,
Okay.
or nobody's going to make a peep and they're just going to enjoy it.
I mean,
That's my hot take.
I'll be in the latter.
You'll be in it? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, of course. But I think that it's either going to go and people are just going to be like, yo,
Yeah.
that was a solid show.
Right.
It's either going to be universally liked. People liked it. With a couple of people that are like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, but
obviously, but we don't listen to them. Or it's going to be like dumb, kind of controversial for no reason.
Yeah, for no,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Oh, they were wearing all black.
Yeah, okay.
Like, all right. Like
Cool.
when Beyonce had people dressed like Black Panthers out there.
Yeah.
It's a terrorist group. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, dude. Calm it down. Let's relax. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's going to be one of the two, man. It's going to be either universally praised for the artistry, because I think they're going to bring their A game. I don't think a lot of people are assuming that they're just going to show up in some fucking sagging pants and some fucking they're going to bring their A game. It's fucking Super Bowl. It's a huge platform.
Yeah.
They're going to bring their A game. A lot of times the artists don't really get paid.
Yeah.
But their streams shoot through the roof after they get done. Like Mary's streams are going to go crazy after this. Same thing. I mean, Eminem's all right. Eminem will be all right.
Honestly, they'll all be. I mean,
they'll all be okay. They're all good. Fucking
they're all well off.
Yeah, Mary's on a damn TV show right now. Like, she's doing all right.
Yeah,
Drake got a Billy in the bag. Like, he's all right.
Chilling,
You know
still
what I mean?
making beats by Dre.
Yeah,
or,
you know what I mean? Kendrick out
Snoop's
here
doing shows
with.
with Martha Stewart.
Right. They just
phenomenal.
Bo just brought that up.
Yeah.
He said he had a cooking show with Martha Stewart. Like, who else could do that? You know how ridiculous little baby would look cooking stir fry with Martha. And what's funny, here's a little nugget of information for people, dude. I used to have the biggest crush on Martha Stewart because she had sturdy hands. It was. I watched the old episode of Martha Stewart and I saw her hands. Martha Stewart's hands are like, Joe Rogan said something one time. He goes, I like a woman that can move a couch with me. He was like, I like a woman that can help me move a couch.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got to pick up the whole thing. Just pick up that fucking end of the couch. We're not going far. We're just going over there. And Martha Stewart's hands look like she could fucking help me move a couch. You know what I mean? Like, and plus she's so fucking crafty, dude.
Right?
Like, Martha Stewart could take wrapping paper and the next thing you know, you got a bow tie. Right. You got a fucking t-shirt. You got fucking curtains for your fucking curtain. You got a backdrop for your podcast. Like, she is so crafty, dude. Yeah, I used to have a big ass crush on Martha Stewart.
And as we come to find out, she could roll a joint.
She can roll the hell of a joint. Yeah, Martha Stewart be getting high as fuck. There's no way that she's out here hanging out with Snoop and not getting high. Yeah, she's getting high as shit. She done been to jail. Right? Like, she's not even jail, prison. Martha been to prison. That's hilarious, man. That is hilarious. Like, Martha. Yeah, I used to have a big crush on her. Like, I don't know. I thought she was cute. I don't use that word often, but I thought she was cute. Like, she's a cute woman. And I dug her hands. Like, she had very, I don't even know what the word would be to describe her hands. Like, usable hands. Okay. Like, sturdy hands, like hands that look like they could get shit done. Yeah. They weren't dainty. They were like, you could tell like she's done some work. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you could look at her hands and you could tell that on her show, there isn't just a bunch of people in the background making the shit. No, yeah, for sure. And then she just pops up and it's already done. Like, she's not just the face of what's going on. She's making this shit. You know what I mean? Hazel said, did I miss the cheaters gonna cheat? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We talked about Tristan for a little bit and why he continues to cheat on Chloe and why she's still with him. We've come to the conclusion that her lower parts are trash. And he's oh my God.
3 fire emojis.
3 fire emoji trash. And he's just out here seeking a better fitment, if you will. Or she likes it. Yeah, or she's into it. Yeah. She's into the idea of him out here fishing. He might just be out here fishing, and she likes to know that the captain of her ship, can continue to catch fish, throughout time. So maybe she's into it. He's supposed to catch and release.
I'm sure she could find a better captain.
I'm absolutely positive she can find a better captain. And he's supposed to be catching and releasing, but he's catching, impregnating, and then releasing.
Like, bro, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, you messing the game up. You messing the game up. Really quick, I wanted to talk about people sharing mental health issues in the media. It seems like it's getting to the point that it's reaching critical mass, as with most things that when the spotlight gets shined on it. It's something that absolutely should have a spotlight. You know what I mean? I am noticing, and it's not something that I feel, this is something that I'm noticing. I'm noticing more and more people popping up and getting called out because they're trying to ride the mental health bandwagon. You know what I mean? Where they're on TikTok making posts about anxiety and things like that. And it turns out, you're not suffering from these things. You know what I mean? Or, like even people talking about, being prescribed stuff, and then their parents coming out and be like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, we never prescribed you for Ritalin or none of that shit. Like, we got the records right here. Like, get the fuck out of here. So I feel like, I didn't want to say I feel like, I'm noticing that it's definitely reaching a critical mass, and I don't know what can be done about it. Because it's one of those things where you don't always have definitive proof that they're lying. You know what I mean? If somebody says they suffer from anxiety, unless you're a psychiatrist and you're meeting with them, you can't prove that they're not. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be like, oh, no, you're not. I just saw you at a party the other day. I know mad people that have anxiety that go to
Right.
parties. You know what I mean? So really quick. Hazel said, let me speak on it for a second, because the way they met you is the way they left you. Cheat on me, I'm gonna get even, because what we are gonna argue. Wait, because what are we gonna argue and stay together, or stay together for? I'm gonna do one back on you. I post my shit in a very relatable way, sometimes with jokes. I try to help everyone I can. Oh, that was talking about the mental health stuff. So here's the thing about that, Hazel. We know that your shit is real. You know what I mean? You're not. This isn't me calling anyone out. This is me wondering, what can we do to get to the real? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like old boy that was giving relationship advice and then got caught cheating on his fucking wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we get to the people that are actually committed to having a healthy relationship, and they're the ones giving the advice? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do we figure that out? Because we don't know what people do in their private life.
Mm-hmm.
It's that same thing. Because it's faking mental health issues for clout is a very dangerous thing.
It is. And
because you're giving shit advice.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You're giving
For sure.
advice that's crap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the people that follow you, especially if you got a bunch of followers,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, you should do this and you should do that. You know what I mean? It's just as dangerous as when people talk about Joe Rogan giving misinformation about the germ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is just as dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, nobody really listens to Joe Rogan about advice on fucking medical advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However, influencers, quote unquote, very, very much people listen to them
Mm-hmm.
and take what they say to heart. So if they're faking it, I feel like that's low. Like to fake mental health in general is low. You know what I mean? If you want to fake a handicap to get a parking spot to run in Walmart for 2 seconds and come back out and grab something when it's empty,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? at freaking 9:45 when they close at 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Faking mental health for clout is low, man.
It is.
It's so fucking low. Mechanically Recline said, faking it is shameful. It detracts from the people that deal with mental health issues.
Yeah.
100%. And Hazel said, oh, the clout chasing bandwagon is BS. You got to make your own plan and not take true advice from anyone but medical professionals. I'll tell people the steps to take to properly get treatment. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And here's the thing. When people are actually going through these things, I can see where it would be helpful if they're like, this is what worked for me. Give it a try.
Yeah.
But also, here are some resources
Yeah.
for you to, you know what I mean? Like I have a few techniques for dealing with anxiety that I learned from, going to school for psychology and stuff like that. And I tell people this, and I say, try this in a pinch.
Yeah, for sure.
Middle of the night, they hit me up and they're like, listen, I'm having an anxiety attack. Like, can you help me? And I tell them, listen, sit in a chair, plant your feet, release your shoulders, from your ears, release your tongue from the roof of your mouth, unclench your jaw, which Hazel reminded me of last night, and concentrate on the things in the room that you can control. The chair, the dresser, the lights. Concentrate on those things. Take deep breaths, constant breathing, constant rhythmic breathing, and try to bring yourself down. Now, this is in no means meant to be, hey, don't go see a therapist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I tell people, go see a therapist. You know what I mean? Whether I do or not, go see a therapist. If you feel like you have these things, see a therapist. This is just something. It's the middle of the night. There's not, and you hit me up. I'm gonna try to help you
For sure.
but then you should also here's some resources for you to, you know what I mean? I feel like the ones that are faking it a lot of times don't do that. They don't put the resources out there. They don't. They're not like, they're like, oh, this is. They always do that voiceover thing. This is how I handle my anxiety, and they do some bullshit, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, what is?
Why are you TikTok dancing? Like,
Yeah.
what if?
Right.
You know what I mean? And as somebody who has shared their mental journey on the podcast, like what do you think about this?
Yeah. Oh, me?
Yeah. I haven't shared shit about my.
I mean, I really haven't shared anything.
I mean, you've touched on it. You've
Touched
talked
on it. Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's honestly, it's like what. Well, I mean, we talked about it. Like, it needed to get into the public more.
Yes.
But this was one of the things that I was worried about.
Yes.
Because with most things that get public, you have a lot of people who like you said, jump on the bandwagon, and then it detracts from people who actually suffer from it or need help.
For sure. Really quick, Hazel said one of the biggest negatives happens to be when people go to someone for advice and they don't talk about the person who came to them. They talk strictly about themselves. That's when it's like you're really here to help. I don't say I, me, or my. I stick to asking questions about them solely, for sure. And I know that's how some people communicate. Some people communicate by relating things that happen to themselves.
Yeah.
But that's not always the best way to handle it. And maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should direct, in certain situations, maybe you should direct that person to somebody who doesn't communicate like that. I know in some cases, if you're having an issue and you come to me and I'm like, yeah, man, that happened to me one time too. I remember back when I did this and somebody did this to me. It's not what they're there for. They're trying to deal with a situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, again, some people communicate like that and some people are just fucking self-centered. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, maybe you're not the best person to communicate with. When people that do that might not be the best person to communicate with for some people. And like, if I was like that, it would be on me to realize that and tell this person, I might not be the best person for you to talk to right now.
For sure.
But let me try to help you find somebody who is. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a weird thing. And like you said, it's good that it's in the public eye. It needed to happen.
But
it needed to happen. Especially with like the Simone Biles, the I don't want to butcher her name, the Japanese, the black Japanese tennis player who I think she pulled out of the Open with because she was like, I'm going to concentrate on my mental health.
Yeah.
I think more and more people right now are taking their mental health into their control. Like, okay, listen, I understand I get paid to be in this spotlight, but I'm going to fall back for a little bit for my own mental. No, he's trying it.
He is.
He's trying it. I don't know if y'all can see him. He's like right there. No, out. Fuck it. He can come in. I don't care. Naomi Osaka. Thank you, Mr. King. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I do agree with you 100%. The fact that it's more and more in the spotlight right now is excellent. As with anything that comes to the spotlight, you are going to have your fakers, and there is no group or movement that is infallible and doesn't have that. Every time somebody, when Me Too happened and continues to happen, you have fakers that are faking allegations and are faking, you know what I'm saying? Like faking these things and faking situations that happen to them and fake blaming things, and they're doing it for clout. You know what I'm saying? You have clout chasers, and clout chasers have no shame. They'll jump on anything to chase some clout. It don't matter what it is. You know what I mean? Like even something as heinous as freaking school shootings. Yeah. It's clout chasers that jump on that. And it's like, yo.
Yeah. Like, really? Like, that's what you're jumping on? Like, really?
Yeah, this is what we're doing. Like, that just feels grimy. You know what I mean? That feels dirty. Same thing with mental health, man. It feels dirty. It doesn't feel good. I don't like seeing. There's people that I don't know, but I knew them personally because I don't fuck with them anymore. But I know their history, and I know what's going on with them, and I know like they jumped on TikTok, got a bunch of followers, faking some mental health issues. I'm not going to put them on blast right now, but I know them, and I know what's going on with them. You know what I mean? The trauma that they're talking about, I know it doesn't exist. Like the stories that they say, they'll be like they'll name like dates and years, and I'm like, I was there that day, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like this didn't happen. I was there that day. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the things that I talk about on the show. Andrew, what up, man? How you doing, brother? Andrew? He said clout chasing is dangerous. Self-diagnosis that I've seen takes away from the real ones suffering. Shit sad. 100%, man. 100%. I agree with you. A lot of the things that I talk about on this show, right? Usually there's somebody in the chat from my past that's like, I remember that. I was there. You know what I mean? Even if it's way before I ever moved to Ohio, I got homies like Changus and Ducky that were like, yeah, this is what, this is literally what happened. And he's leaving some shit out. You know what I mean? So, when I see, Hazel said, I have family clout chasing on my cousin's murder. Like, you do not involve yourself you didn't involve yourself while she was alive. Why are you doing this for the sympathy clout? Exactly. Yeah. That's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Clout chasing is a dangerous thing, man. Clout chasing did he move back? Yeah, he did. Yeah. Clout chasing is one of the most dangerous things, man, because it's not. So criminals usually have some type of code, right? Gang members usually have some type of code. You know what I mean? My beef is with you because you're wearing purple and I'm wearing magenta. So that's our beef. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters have a code. Like the mob has a code. Most gang related things happen against other gangs. Yeah. There are civilians that get tagged, but most of those things happen with other gangs. Most mob hits are against other mob people. Yep. You know what I mean? I was watching an interview with an ex what is it? Conciliary? Yeah. However you say it. And he was like, his brother and dad had got hit. And the interviewer was like, yo, how did you feel about that? Like, and he's like, listen, man, this is the life that we lead. Yeah. I think I sent you the clip. Yeah. He was like, this is the life that we lead. You know what I mean? Gonzo, what's up, brother? How you doing, guys? He's like, this is the life that we lead. These things happen. You know what I mean? Like, we're not angels. None of us are angels. Yeah. It's not like they killed a choir boy. You know what I'm saying? So I would say like clout chasers, man, are some of the most dangerous people. Oh yeah. Because they don't have none. They don't have a code. They have that, and they have that narcissistic mentality. They're navel gazers. They care only about themselves. They don't care who they hurt. Yeah. They don't care the problems they cause. And here's the thing about a killer, right? Here's the thing about a serial killer. Serial killers are dangerous. A serial killer usually has an MO. They have a pattern, and there's a way to catch them. Yeah. We can figure it out, especially nowadays. We can figure it out, and we can, yes, they've killed some people, but we can stop them before they get too far. Yeah. Clout chasers, you almost never know. You know what I mean? Like, clout chasers will be in the game and do insurmountable damage, especially when it comes like these mental health ones. How many people are like messing themselves up even more listening to clout chasers? Yeah. And I don't want to blame them for listening, because in a situation like that, dude, you're trying to get help, and wherever, if you're drowning and you're underwater and you feel a hand, you don't give a damn who that hand is connected to. For sure. You know what I'm saying? You don't care if that hand is Jeffrey Dahmer. You don't care if that hand is Martha Stewart. Nope. You know what I mean? You don't give a damn. Like, I'll tell you this. I will guarantee you there is not a Klan member on the planet who would be drowning and underwater and feel a hand yank him out of the water and save his life. Yeah. Realize it's black and be like, this freaking spook just, right? Let me jump back in the water. Yeah, like, right? That shit, listen, you can be dedicated, but come on. You ain't that dedicated. Yeah, you ain't that dedicated. So yeah, if you feel like you're drowning and you're in your mental health and there's a handout to help, and you feel like it might be something to help, you're gonna take that. So I don't blame the people that are listening to them. I don't blame them at all. Yeah. I blame the clout chasers 100%. Like, it's a shitty thing, and they're dangerous people. And I just wonder, like, how the fuck can we figure out who's who? You know what I mean? Because you can't. It's a weird thing. Like, you can't accuse. Nope. You can't be like, yo, you're not, dude, you don't have anxiety. Or, dude, you don't have, you know what I mean? You don't have OCD. Get the fuck out of here. You're faking it. Now you're the bad guy. Like, assault allegations, right? We have evidence for that. You know what I mean? There's pictures. There's usually evidence. So there are things where there's like holes in the story where you can be like, look, you're fucking lying. Somebody was talking about if a girl fakes a Me Too on a guy and there is evidence that he didn't do anything, she should go to jail for that. If the guy presses charges, did we already shout out Gonzo? Yeah. Okay. We did. Yeah. If the guy presses charges, she will go to jail. Yeah. TK Kirkland did that. A woman accused him of rape. He was in a whole ass other state. Yeah. And he came back because it was in Georgia. In Georgia, it's like a life sentence. Oh shit! So he was facing a life sentence. So he countersued her, and she got 2 years in prison. And I'm here for that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Just like those the young men that the lacrosse players. The girl accused all three of them, And it turns out they didn't even talk to her that night.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even speak to her. They were living their life, doing their thing. Nobody had sex that night. And they were, you know what I'm saying? And then they got kicked out of school and all that shit. Turns out she was lying. That's what I'm saying. Like we usually can have some evidence on the contrary of people. Like when, what was it? The girl that tried to accuse Justin Bieber, but it was like him and his girlfriend were in a whole other state at a hotel. There's like evidence of it and all that shit. And they're like, we think you're lying. You know what I mean?
Something doesn't add up here.
Yeah. Mental health is one of those things where there's not always evidence. There's not always, it's not like a badge that you wear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of times people would never even know that you're suffering from anything. So it's like, it's really hard to get the clout chasers out of here. There's some evidence, but even that evidence is iffy. Like there's things you can look for, like, you know, certain things that they might do, like the way they talk about things, the way they move, like the kind of circles that they run in. But even that is iffy. Yeah. Because that's not rock solid. You know what I mean? If you accuse somebody of attacking you and they were in a whole other state, that's rock solid fucking evidence. You know what I mean? That's
like, where'd you say you were?
Yeah.
Or where'd you say I was? Oh, because
according to my receipts.
According to my Instagram post on that exact day, I was at Disney World.
Yeah. Right.
And here's a selfie with Buzz Lightyear.
Oh man. Mechanically Reclined said, look how long John Wayne Gacy did clown shows. Yeah. And that dude was mentally fucked. Yeah. You know what I mean? And nobody ever knew. Yeah. Fam said, I talked to a girl whose dad and uncle are in the mob. She's TikTok famous now. Made sure to not piss her off or I'd be in the bottom of the Cuyahoga River. I pissed off somebody in the mob one time.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This was way back in the day. There was a dude that was dating a friend of mine. They broke up, but he kept coming around. He smacked her up one time. Oh. And so I took him to the side and I knew the guy and I was like, bro.
Oh yeah. I remember this.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt you. Like, don't lay your hands on her again. Just let it go. Just let it go and leave before something bad happens to you. He got all pissed off about it. I would never, whenever I was around, I wouldn't let him talk to her. And then he had a couple buddies that were in the club that were connected. The big one with the buzz cut came up to me and asked me if I knew the guy. And I was like, yeah, I know him. He was like, I heard you have a problem with him. And I was like, yeah, that's between us. He was like, well, what if it's my problem? I was like, okay. He was like, well, how about we meet outside? And I was literally like, all right, I'll see you out there. And I went outside. And Chew Boogie told the guy like, yo, man, you done fucked up. That dude's a kickboxer. He's about to fuck you up. And the guy was like, well, that doesn't do anything with guns. And Chew was like, you're going to have to kill him. Yeah. Like, you're going to have to kill him. And then the dude who started the whole mess was like, Tiger, just leave. Like, these guys are going to kill you. And I was like, well, I'll die, man. Like, but you know, if they want to knuckle up, I'm going to knuckle up with me. No disrespect to the mob, but fuck that dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, man. Like, it's a weird thing when people get upset at you for checking them or their friend about their friend doing some fuck shit. Yeah. You're backing your dude up for beating a woman. First of all, he smacked up a woman. Yeah. That's some bitch made shit right there. Smacking up someone, not even if just a woman, smacking up someone that clearly can't hurt you in a fight, guy, girl, whatever, you know what I mean? That clearly can't hurt you in a fight, but you feel the need to lay hands on them and you're not even with them anymore. You know what I mean? You're just upset that they're not with you, so you lay hands on them. That's some bitch made shit. You know what I mean? Unless if it's a fight and they swing on you, now they've signed up for a fight. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
If we're going back and forth and we're arguing and I throw my hands up and I'm like, knuckle up, motherfucker, that's called consent. Yep. I'm giving you consent to swing back at me if I swing at you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's why people don't go to prison for killing their attackers. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why self-defense is a thing. If you attack someone, you are giving them consent to defend themselves in whatever way necessary, depending on how you're coming at them. If they feel their life is in danger and you're attacking them and you get shot, you consented to getting shot. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't get to countersue now. Oh, well, I didn't know they had a gun. Motherfucker, you should have assumed. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know they had mace. You should have assumed. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have attacked them in the first place. Yeah. Now, there's some leeway in here. If they did something to someone you care about and you attack them, that's a different thing. You know, if they attacked your loved one and then you see them and you attack them, they should see that coming. They know that loved one had a brother or sister. They should see that coming. But if you attack a person out of randomness or trying to do them harm for no reason, I feel like at that point you are consenting to Gonzo said, yo, I got arrested for beating up the people that jumped you. Like while they jumped him?
I forgot exactly what happened, but yeah, I remember.
So when they jumped him, he beat them up then, or he found them later? Bless you, sir. Bless you.
Thank you. I forgot how it went down, but I remember that.
He got how bad did he beat him up?
Oh, he fucked him up.
That's kind of weird, man. That's kind of weird. Tiffany said there was a shooting here a few days ago. Oof. He said yes at Pounders. Well, that was your first mistake, sir. You were at a place called Pounders.
Yeah.
First of all, you shouldn't have been. Go to a more reputable place, sir. Go to a more reputable place, sir. You don't go to places called Pounders. I think Instagram just went down again. Yep, Instagram went down. We'll let it ride. We're almost done anyway. We're coming up to the old dusty trail time anyway. Yeah, sir, that was your first mistake is beating up people at a place called Pounders. We don't do that around these parts. We don't. You throwing hands at Pounders? Who does that? Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like the extent that you go, like if you jump somebody, in my opinion, you are giving your consent to get killed because you're possibly killing that person. Like you jumping somebody. Listen, it is way too easy for someone to go too far. Like I've seen too many videos of people jumping somebody. There's always that one motherfucker that can't fight for shit and is just excited to be in a scuffle and wants to like jump and land on your head and shit like that. Like what the fuck? I saw a few kids one time jumping somebody. This was here. Yeah. They were jumping another kid. The kid was a bigger kid, and one kid like ran up, jumped in the air, and tried to land on his head. And I literally go, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
like what are you doing? I'm not trying to be. Listen, I'm not being the old wise, magical, mystical Negro right now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what the fuck? And the dude moved.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I was like, what would you have done if you landed on his head, my guy?
Yeah.
Now his fucking brain matter is there, and you're going to jail for murder.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, attempted murder. What do you do then? Dude?
Yeah.
You're not getting out.
Right.
You're not getting there are certain crimes that, like, okay, we were riding bikes. My bike fell into him and it killed him. That's an accident.
Yeah.
You jumped 2 to 3 feet up in the air and tried to land on someone's head.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You know what I mean? Like, what did you think was going to?
Right.
What outcome? What outcome did you expect from that? He said that was the spot early 2008. No, it wasn't, sir. No, it wasn't. I was clubbing in 2008, and that was not the spot. And that and clearly it's not because I didn't get jumped downtown.
Yeah, right.
I was just fucking with you, Gonzo. I'm just fucking with you. Pounders ain't shit. Yeah, like what the fuck are you thinking, man? So like when people jump someone, it only takes that one motherfucker that takes it too far.
Yeah.
And in Gonzo's case, Gonzo was 100% in the right for beating the shit out of them. And also, he's one person, so he knows, okay, I'm not going to jump in the air and land on this fucker's head.
Yeah.
But if he did, they tried it on him. You know what I mean? If he shot him, they signed up for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe not at Pounders. You ain't supposed to have your. But whatever.
Do you remember when we had been hanging around for a while?
Okay.
But when you first started hanging around with JT?
Yeah.
When she lived in the apartment.
When she still dated white guys.
Yeah.
Also, she was in the chat earlier. Did we shout her out? Shout out to 7.5.
Yeah. But
shout out to the 7.5.
Me, Grigsby, Zach, and their like JT
I remember
and
this.
Them, Adam.
I remember this.
Got jumped. Remember?
I remember this.
Then we came back to the apartment, and then me, you, Zach, Grigsby, Doctor, Raph went back, but we couldn't find him.
We could not find him. We definitely went back. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They signed up for that asshole.
They did.
They signed up for that.
But it was
if you try to jump people, you definitely signed up for the ass whooping. Bo said this kind of sounds like what Pounders would be would be there for though. Getting jumped. That sounds like what you would go to a place called Pounders to expect. that somebody's going to jump someone. I feel like the people that went to Pounders went there looking for a fight. Like they were like, yo, we're going to fight tonight. We're going to get drunk and we're going to get in a fight.
Kind of what it was.
I feel like there's that crowd in all places. Like there's places that come, people that come downtown like, yo, we're going to fight tonight. We're fucking somebody up tonight.
Yeah.
I feel like Pounders, there's more of it. You know what I mean?
It's
security's a little too tight downtown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got people like you rolling around, so people don't want to do that. But Pounders is probably a little bit more lax. Probably a bunch of really strong looking guys that don't want to do much. You know what I mean? They kind of want to get paid. But
I'm laughing.
They're hoping because.
Well, this is the thing. It wasn't a club. It was a bar.
Oh, there was no.
So they
security
had
there.
like the Thursday club night where they played. They had a DJ. Well, DJ in quotations. And it was just it's a cheap place to drink on there. They did like the $2 drink thing. But yeah, it was a punch palace.
Oh yeah, see there you go, 100%.
It's in deep Parma.
Oh God,
you know what I mean? Like deep Parma.
God.
So yeah, because I mean I used to go there with Matt, like all them.
Yeah, were you there that night when he got
I
jumped?
was not there that specific night.
I was about to say he probably
wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I was about to say probably wouldn't have got jumped if you were there.
I mean,
Fam said he's been in one fight in his entire life. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah,
man.
it is, and actually, it's impressive. I've been in more than I can count. And I'm not saying that as a flex at all whatsoever. Gonzo said pretty sure
he was.
Pretty Ricky
You're
was
right.
the DJ. Oh,
You're right,
boy. Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, man. That motherfucker. Tiffany said where I'm at, it's not safe. Oof. Girl, you need to move. You need to move. Get somewhere else. Yeah, fam. I've been in probably literally more fights than I've been in. I was in over 50 fights before I turned 10.
Jesus.
Yeah. I come from a very violent place.
No.
I've probably been in, honestly, it's like as far as street fights go, dude, I've probably been in hundreds, no joke. Not counting the MMA fights and kickboxing matches, but I've probably been in hundreds of fights. And it's not something, this is like one of the first times that I'm ever putting a number on it because it's not something that it's not a flex.
No, yeah,
you know
it's
what I
not.
mean?
It's
because I've never really told you a number.
No,
you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever told anybody a number. Yeah, you're hearing it here first, people. I've probably been in hundreds of fights. I would say easily over 150. Maybe I might be north of 200 to be honest with you. You stop counting after a while. It's just a thing that happens, and not every one of them is a knockdown, drag out fight. A lot of them are just scuffles, skirmishes, if you will. But I've been in way more than I. Darian is in the chat. Darian gets a couple of things. He gets
what up, Darian?
He gets that one because he's a dad. He gets this one because he's one of Cleveland's finest.
Yeah.
Darian, were you ever in the military, Darian? Glad to have you here, by the way.
Yeah.
He said Punch Palace when we were younger there. 100%, yo, 100%. And fam said this dude kept trying to grab my friend leaving the bar, and she kept saying that my friend Steve was her boyfriend. He wasn't. But the dude kept trying to grab her, so Steve told him to back up, and he swung on my boy, and his friend started trying to jump him, so it was just a brawl in the middle of the street. Jesus. Yeah, dude, I don't really, I definitely really, fam, I am really glad that, and sort of envious that you've only been in one street fight in your life. Yeah, because like I said, I've been in more than I care to count. I'm surprised that I made it out of a lot of the situations that I was in because they were iffy. They were iffy. That's surprising hearing Darian say it was a Punch Palace when we were younger there. He's a cop now.
Yeah.
Yo, Darian is one of the most mellow cops, dude. Like there's cops that I meet that are high strung as fuck, right? It's a stressful job.
It is.
It's a stressful job. You know what I mean? Darian has always been him and his partner.
Yeah, they're just
him and his squad, man. Like all of the guys that I've met through him are like some of the most laid back, chill, relaxed, chill people. He said I was not. He's talking about in the military. He was not in the military. Okay. Because you get another sound effect if you were in the military. But yeah, he is such a laid back, chill cop. Like even when me and him would argue online, it was never. Here's the funny thing. Me and him would argue online.
Yeah.
And then I'd see him downtown.
Yeah, and
he'd be like, "Oh, that's my favorite arguing."
Yeah.
That shit stayed online. You know what I mean?
It's online. It's the fucking internet.
Yeah, that's where that shit lives. You know what I mean? Gonzo said, too, I was gonna get shot up at Saddle Ridge. Oh my God. Tried fighting like 8 people solo. I feel like Gonzo had a temper problem.
Being somebody who rolled with him all the time, you think?
Yeah, I definitely feel like Gonzo had a fucking temper problem.
I ain't trying to say that I didn't enjoy the fight sometimes, but it was sometimes it was yo, bro, really? Can we just not fight one night?
Like,
you just go out,
you don't
have
need
a
to
good
escalate
time,
this, man.
and leave. Go back to the apartment, maybe play some beer pong, listen to some music. No, we always gotta come back bloody and
right. I feel like Gonzo has gotten way calmer after he got into guns. You know how some people get into guns and it amps them way up? Right. I feel like Gonzo has become way more chill after he got into that 2A life. Fam said, I'm not confrontational unless I'm arguing with Zed. Congratulations, fam. You're arguing with a 13-year-old right on the internet, sir.
You're gonna lose, fam.
Mechanically Reclined said, I don't even argue with Zed. And she's the fruit of his loins. He don't even argue with her. Oh, my God. That's hilarious. I don't ever do anything to cause Zed to want to argue with me. Like, when we're playing DayZ together, if I find a gun, I ain't going to use it. I'll be like, Zed, you need this gun? Here you go. Here it is. Darian said, all love, my good sir. Hey, man, right back at you, bro. Right back at you. Gonzo said it was always Jose's fault.
Yeah, Jose was involved a lot.
Oh, there was a Jose? Oh.
No, he's talking Cuervo.
Oh, okay. I thought Jose was like his alter drunk ego.
No.
Gonzo said for sure, because anything can be deadly. I walk away a lot now. It's big facts. Yeah. Big facts. You know what's weird? A lot of people that used to train with me when I had my MMA school, they said that there was a lot of guys that came to me that had temper problems. And they said that after training, a few months in, they walk away and laugh at a lot of stuff, and because they've gone out with me and they've seen people try to start static with me. And the me that y'all know, the me now is a lot different than the me that was in DC. The me that was in DC would fight at the drop of a hat. Yeah. If you sneezed and I didn't like it, we're knuckling up. We're about to knuckle up. You know what I mean? We got to throw blows. So, you've seen it. You've seen me. People will start stuff. I'll laugh and I'll walk away. I laugh to let them know you're not a threat to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I walk away. I turn my back on them. But I'm like, I'm going to walk away. Everybody goes home. I'm going to laugh about it. Unless I was already where I'm at, then now you got to walk away. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but I usually laugh about it. And they were telling me, they were like, they realized why. It's because when you know some shit, right? You've already sized them up and you're like, I can fuck this person up in 4 equal parts. Yep. You know what I mean? I already know that. I don't need to prove it. Yeah. I know it. I'm going to just laugh and kind of walk away. You know what I mean? I'm going to laugh. I'm going to continue with my evening, because if we fight, both of us getting kicked out unless you know somebody. Right. So I'm going to just continue with my night. If you keep pushing the issue, you'll get kicked out and we'll call it a day. But yeah, I do that a lot. And it's the same thing. I mean, I've been around guns. Again, this isn't a flex, but I've been around guns my entire life. Yeah. Since I was a little kid, not in a legal way. Just where I'm from, there was a lot of gunplay. You know what I mean? So I've always been around it. And it was one of those things where I was always chill. Even when I was carrying illegally, I was always chill. If somebody wanted to knuckle up with me, I'm going to tell somebody, here, hold this. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm going to knuckle up with them. I'm not going to pull it, because even at a young age, I know that's a fucking quick 3 seconds that could get me life. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yep. It get me life in jail. I'm already out here fucking up, getting arrested all the time. Yeah. I don't need any more. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah. So far I've been, I'm probably one of the luckiest ex-criminals there is. 100%, dude. Yeah. Number one, I've always gotten a fair trial and it's always gone my way. Number two, I met people, after a while, it didn't get so far that I didn't meet people that were willing to guide me out of the mud, not pull me out, because that's not their job. You know what I mean? But to say, hey, listen, you're in the mud right now. There's a door right here. Yeah. And through that door, it's nice and clean. You know what I mean? Just walk through it. Yeah. Right there. It's right there. Just 2 feet through it. Yeah. You're a smart guy. You know how to operate the door. You know what? I'll unlock it. Yeah. I'll unlock it for you. I'll even
open the door for you.
I'll leave it ajar. Yep. Just go ahead and stroll through that. You know what I mean? So I was fortunate enough that when that door presented itself, I kicked that fucker down and strolled right through it. So, you know, like a lot of the people that I shout out on stream whenever they're here and I say that they changed my life, and it's true, you know. So I'm lucky that I didn't take things. I was smart enough to not take things too far. Yeah. I met aggression with aggression. I used to be a match energy kind of person, and I matched. That helped me at that time, matching the energy. If you swung at me, I'm swinging at you. If you swung at me, I'm not shooting at you. Yeah. I'm not trying to stab you.
No, yeah, for sure.
If you came at me with a weapon, I'm coming back at you with a weapon of equal, you know what I mean? You swing a bat at me, I'm going to pick up a stick, a rock, or something like that. Yeah. I'm still not shooting at you. Because one, I ain't supposed to have this gun. And two, you know, like I ain't supposed to have this gun. So and three, I ain't supposed to have this fucking gun. Have it. Now, if you shoot at me, I'm shooting back at you. No, you know what I mean? Sure. Because in that situation, you're not going to be like, you're not going to go to the police. Hey, I shot at these guys and they shot back at me. You know what I mean? If you swing a bat at me and I shoot you, you're going to be like, look, Tiger shot me. I know he ain't supposed to have the gun and he's at this place. Go arrest him. Yeah. But if you shoot at me, you're not going to be like, hey, officer, Tiger shot at me. Okay, well, what happened? Well, I was shooting at him. Yeah, right. And then, you know what I'm saying? So if you shoot at me, I'm gonna shoot back at you. Yeah. I got to. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad that I was smart enough. I don't want to say wise because I was a kid, but I was smart enough to realize, look, it's 3 seconds could cost you your life, man. And you're angry now. You're upset now. Yeah. You ain't gonna be upset tomorrow. You ain't gonna be upset 10 minutes from now. Yeah. This shit's gonna pass. The motherfucker called you a jackass. Okay. A couple people laughed, whatever. Yeah. You were embarrassed for a minute. You know what I mean? Cool. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You don't want to be in jail like, yo, what you in here for? I shot this man that called me a jackass. Yeah, right. Because the real criminal's going to be like, are you fucking stupid? You dumb? Like, are you a fucking jackass? Right? What the fuck are you thinking? Oh,
it's like the part in The Departed that took us 5 times to rewatch the beginning. Remember that?
Oh, yeah,
when you lived at Hall?
Hell yeah.
On Hall?
Hell yeah.
You and Cam.
Yep.
Took us 5 times to restart the movie to get he's the guy. He's not. Anyways, it's like the one part where Jack Nicklaus, his like number 2. Yeah. When Leonardo DiCaprio went into the bar and ordered and
he was like, what are you on your period? Yeah.
And he hits the guy. He hits the guy, and then so Jack Nicklaus, number 2, comes over, settles the whole thing, and then it's like, oh, what are you drinking? And Leonardo DiCaprio's like, a cranberry juice, and that guy was like, oh, what are you on your period? Yeah, it's like,
because he was like, listen, he's not exactly somebody that you can't hit, but he's somebody that you can't hit.
Yeah.
Also, JT, welcome back, JT. We were just talking about you. Yeah. Talking about how some people got jumped when we were out hanging out at your house back in the day when you used to date white guys. Gonzo said, now I realize the deadliest person in the room is the most quiet in the room, or the guy with the cauliflower ear. Yeah. But here's the thing about that. Yeah. Remember how we were talking about clout chasing? Yeah. There's people that are giving themselves cauliflower ear.
There are.
So that they look tough and actually aren't as tough as, one might assume. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If it keeps you out of a fight, whatever.
Yeah. And that's a very iffy way to find out.
It's a real iffy way to find out. If it's a real iffy way to find out. She said getting my brakes done. Is that an allegory for something?
No, I think she's just getting her brakes done. Maybe. Or it could be code for something.
Are they doing a good job, or is it like a 7.5 type thing? Is it
in which case you don't worry about that brake spot.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you want to avoid that spot. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what? Really quick, Gonzo reminded me of something. So you know the saying, if you're the smartest person, and this is going to be one of the YouTube videos I need people to get to 100 views. You know the saying that if you're the smartest person in the room, you need to find a different room? Mm-hmm. I don't agree with that, and here's why. If you're the smartest person in the room, I feel like before you find a different room, you should teach the rest of the people in the room. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't just leave the room and leave all these motherfuckers dumb.
Unless you know those people don't want to hear your advice.
I mean, there's that. Yeah, but you shouldn't be in that room anyway.
Well, no, yeah, you should.
Because if you're the smartest person and you know they don't want to hear it, but I feel like you should leave some information behind. Hold on. Gonzo
I got your back, Nicole.
Nicole says she always trying to set it off. She wants all the smoke. Bo said, you have yourself cauliflower ear. Now you're just out here in the street fight shooting bullshit double X. Now y'all here in a street fight shooting bullshit double legs. Oh my God. Yeah, if you're the smartest person in the room, there's nothing wrong with staying in that room and sharing your knowledge. Now, you should not only frequent that room, you should find some other rooms to frequent, but I think you should definitely check back in on that room and see if anybody else is elevating, because then if you elevate their knowledge, then all of y'all can go find a different room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're spreading knowledge. I think the finality of, if you're the smartest person in the room, find a different room. I don't know. It's a weird, to me, it's a weird thing to say, because I believe that you can learn something from everybody. You know what I mean? Not to toot my own horn. I'm smarter than most people I hang out with. Hey-oh, just bullshitting. Just bullshitting, just fucking around. But there really isn't, I'll be honest, there's no one that I know that I can't learn something from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether I'm in a room full of, I've been in a room full of elementary school kids. Back when I used to teach dance people, get your mind out of the gutter. I've been in a room full of elementary school kids. And I've learned
I don't mean to
stuff
cut
from
you
them.
off, but
Go ahead,
it's
go ahead.
sad that we have to actually say that.
Right. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. I mean, I did it mostly for the joke, but the fact that there are people that would go there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been in a room full of elementary school kids, man, that I'm clearly smarter than, and I've learned stuff from them. Like, I've literally learned stuff from them, because anyone that can speak and comprehend knows random knowledge that you might not know. Adam said Chris Hansen would like a word with you. Oh my God. Yeah, anyone that can speak, understand, and comprehend in any way, shape, or form, whether that's sign language or whatever it is, can have some type of useful information. You know what I mean? I know little kids that know how to start fires, like from scratch. You know what I mean? Like in a survival situation, they can get some sticks, some leaves, some kindling, and start a fire. And these kids are like 6. You know what I mean? I can't always do that. You know what I'm saying? So I can learn something from
We couldn't even light a grill.
Right. We definitely couldn't light a grill. So I feel like there's always Gonzo said, I've always said that about shooting. I always want to shoot with people that are better than me, teach the ones that are not. Yeah. Yeah. If you're the best shooter in the room, you're not going to leave the room. Share the information with those guys, because that's how you get shot in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if Jag is in the chat, but we were playing DayZ. Jag shot me in the ass.
Oh,
Jag
shit.
literally shot me in the ass. As soon as he spawned in, I go rescue this fucker. I go pick him up. We go into a store. Zombie's outside the store. I'm about to knuckle up with the zombie, and then my screen goes black and comes back. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then I got a broken bone symbol next to my name. I wish somebody would have clipped that. I I think Tex might have clipped it. I got to find out, but I wish somebody would have clipped it. Jag shot me in the ass. James Alvin Green.
Right, guys.
That's his name on Facebook. That's why we call in Twitch it's Conformal Cash.
Yeah.
But on Facebook it's I believe it's James Alvin Green.
Okay.
But yeah, shot me in the ass. And I'm like, you motherfucker. So if you're the best shooter in the room, teach the other shooters. That way you don't get shot in the ass.
Yeah.
Bro, shot me right in my ass. I think my character died because of that.
That's why we can't have nice things.
We can't have shit.
It's like-
Oh
it's
my
like-
God.
Martin Lawrence and Bad Boys 2.
Right. Shot in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh, people, we're about to get up out of here, man. Really quick, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and give these people some information. Whoa.
Hey.
Wrong button. Tell the good people how they can reach out to you if they were so inclined.
Instagram, Snapchat, Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda.
Oh, look at that. Nice and slow. See, you give me time to get to my shit.
See?
You know what I mean? I like that. You know what? I appreciate you, cuz. I appreciate you. If y'all want to reach out, if you guys want to reach out to me. Oh, man, I that up. If you guys want to reach out to me, y'all can catch me at Tiger39. I got to bring it back up there now. You can catch me at Tiger39, THAIGER 39. And you can catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, SoundCloud, Spotify, Discord, iTunes, Grubhub, Shooting Guns with Gonzo, hanging out with the TexasSoccerFamily.com, Christian Mingle, Curious Caucasians.
That's my favorite one.
RacistDrSeuss.org.
Racist Dr. Seuss. Oh man.
Oh boy, oh boy. You can catch me at mechanically reclined -edu. That should be because they homeschool, so they should be
They
edu.
should be edu.
Yeah, mechanically reclined.edu. Anywhere the media is of a social variety.
And where there's a handle?
You can catch me at Tiger39. If you want to listen to the show after the fact, go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice. Search for 2 Endangered Mammals. We'll be the only 2 that show up. You'll see the tables that show up. If you want to watch this show after the fact, just go to youtube.com/Tiger39. It's arranged in playlists. You ain't got to do much once you get there. Just scroll down through the playlist, find a show that you want to watch, and peep it out. I got a request for the people. Everybody watching and or listening right now, go to iTunes, go to Spotify, and subscribe to the podcast. And give us a rating if you wouldn't mind. Whatever your rating is, if it's 1 star, if it's 5 stars, it's going to be 5. Whatever.
It's going to be 5.
Yeah, it's going to be 5. It's going to be it's going to be 5. Look at Pun.
It's going to be 5.
Yeah, whatever your rating is, man, just give us a rating just so we can get some traction over there. What I'm trying to do is get us traction on the podcast front so we can start maybe bringing in some sponsors and things like that, and maybe start trying to monetize the things that are going on without having to reach out to the community and doing fucking Cash App and all that stuff. I would like to get some monetization going on that's not that. Monetization from work as opposed to just asking for handouts. So if you're listening to this, if you're watching to this, please go to the podcasting streaming platforms, give us a subscription. Let them play in the background. I got a homie on Instagram, man, that always sends me videos, and he's just going through the back catalog and just listening to the podcast. Like, if you're listening to one, give it a rating. Whatever the rating is, just give it a rating so that we show up in more places. Feel free to go to the YouTube page, give us a follow, and go, click like on the videos. I will never. This is not something that I'm going to say all the time because I almost never do it. And I probably won't say it even when I start uploading vlogs and stuff. I probably won't say, hey, man, like, comment, and subscribe. But feel free to go click the like button, click the subscribe button just for the algorithms. This is probably one out of maybe a couple of times I ever say this. So we really appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you to everybody that was here watching with us. The whole Texas soccer family. Obviously, JT. Obviously, Mr. King, Gonzo, Bo, Peppy No Neck, Bozak, my sister Liz. I think Fam was in the house. Andrew was in the house. Darian was in the house. Jackie P was in the house. I said the whole Texas soccer family, right?
You did.
I did say Darian. Who am I missing? Anyone? Tiffany Fox was
Adam
here
King?
with us. Mr. King. I said Mr. King.
Okay.
Yeah, I said Mr. King. Today's International DJ Day, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna blow it up for myself because
you
it's
should,
International DJ Day. Eric Covington just signed in, but we're getting out of here. But I'm gonna shout him out anyway. Eric, we appreciate you being here. A little bit late, but that's all right. Better late than never.
Yep.
Never late is better. Ha! Shout out Drake. Yeah, appreciate everybody being here. If I missed your name, I apologize. And I will get back to you. Oh, Eric just said Happy International DJ Day. JJ, Airplane J was also here. My bad, Jay. Jay be so chill sometimes. Like you kind of forget he's around. When we're playing DayZ, it'll be like 40 minutes, and I'll be like, is Jay still here? And he'll be like, yeah, I'm right here. I'm like, where are you? Right behind you. What the fuck? Oh man, I appreciate y'all. Happy DJ Day. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we're about to get out of here. I've been Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. Over there is the one and only Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. We are the 2 Endangered Mammals, and we are now signing out. Peace.